Mask of Truth. Hopefully my sounds alright. Let's take a look at everything else. It's doing alright. Good. Oh, alright then. Let's see. Well then, let us begin. So you refuse to use the golden seal to gather the clans then? I cannot protest. But, if we are not using that, we have no time to lose. Now that Tokifusa has lost the golden seal, he no longer holds the authority, the power to control the clan. He is the pillar general after all. You must be aware that the more time passes, the more clans will leave him, putting him in a disadvantage in numbers. It won't be long before he takes action. How will you gather the clan? Do you have a plan in mind? I do. Okay, how dumb is this gonna get? How dumb is this plan? I must settle things with Tokifusa. Well, that's straightforward as usual, still. It does seem like the swiftest way of resolving this. Right? You about the golden seal. Once they hear of Tokifusa's failure, there will be those that will want to join our side. And with Tokifusa's authority gone, he can't recruit any more soldiers. This might be our best chance. Seems like things are finally going our way. But still, is something bothering you? I cannot imagine Tokifusa would attempt to capture us without any support. There must be some kind of agreement with the Imperial capital. An agreement? Yes. Tokifusa has quite a bit to say regarding the internal affairs of Izuruha. I say half of it. Hold on, actually. Now I get a chance to snap. But half of it was indeed true. Has to be him. Raiko. The mention of his name and uneasy silence falls. Raiko. Said to be a force equal to an Akutsuruka, based on his intellect alone. Sounds like you folks have made a real powerful enemy. If that man is indeed involved, then you can be certain we have not heard the last of this. Okay, brother? It is terrible. Shit. What is wrong, Nekone? Nekone rushes to my side, her face desperate. Under breath, she announces to the group. The Imperial Court. We have reports they have dispatched troops advancing on En Nakamui. What? To En Nakamui? Why now? Tokifusa has indeed been in contact with Raiko. They would have easily confirmed that Oshitor is currently absent from the fleet. They're seizing their chance. They want to take down En Nakamui while we're still gone. True. En Nakamui stands without Oshitor's rightful liege. They have their natural defenses in the might of the fortress, but without us around, morale has to be low already. Shit. And our troops still aren't used to battle. They won't be adapt fast enough to the enemy's tactics. Especially with Raiko, I feel like there is no way for you to adapt in time. You're kind of fooled. With all that in mind, it makes sense they'll try to attack now, but is that the end of it? It will take days to reach En Nakamui, even more with larger force. They could not hide such an advance. They've lost the element of surprise. It is overt enough to know that we know it was coming, even inside of En Nakamui. There's a high risk of being attacked from behind. If the soldiers deploy from En Nakamui, Raiko's forces expose themselves to a possible pincer attack. There's a risk, even for a force that size. No, Raiko's probably not intending on a decisive assault. This feels like a diversion. So what's he really after? I didn't miss much one. Oh, you did not indeed. Welcome, no? No worries. I was about to pass out too, to be honest. Perhaps Raiko intends to lure you out for a direct confrontation? Perhaps we should remain where we are then. In this hidden village, we will be safer than if we rushed home. No, we cannot sit idle while the Imperial Army marches on En Nakamui. And even if it is a diversion, En Nakamui will not last long without its leaders. but Nekane looked up to me with uncertainty. Why not pathing on my damn, my man, just wait, can't you just pull up Twitch on your phone? Which is not good. I'm about to say I mean, I'm sure it's not as healthy for you to do it. You know, you can always put me up on your phone. At the very least, you'll pass out in bed. Jeez. The general cannot afford to falter. That will demoralize all under my command. I cannot hesitate. Not now. How many days until their forces arrive at Enakamui? Well, to reach Enakamui, it will take roughly 5 days. So we have a chance of catching up to the Imperial Army before they reach Enakamui, it seems. I wasn't expecting it. It was pretty instantaneous. My brother asked in my head was like, damn. If you're feeling tired, Bob, remember, just transfer me over to the phone or just, you know, catch the vlog afterwards even, my god. You know, don't lose too much sleep over me. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, but, you know, shit, catch the vlog if you have to. Make sure you sleep well. The best course would be to attack them from behind by current forces. The matter of Tokifusa can wait. If we seek merely to slow them down instead of eliminate them outright, it should buy us enough time for Enakamui to ready their defenses. Let us go. Everyone raises their voice in fierce cry of agreement. At last, we counterattack. I have long been awaiting this day. If I may, I will prefer that your highness wait and remain safe in the back lines. What are you saying? Are these not villains advancing on Enakamui in part due to my accents? I will not be made a fool of. It is my duty to punish their insolence. Ruti, are you alright? Yes, let's do our best, Kokobo. Well, let's get rolling and wrap up this whole mess. I'ma go too. Shino will come with me, won't she? We all exchanged nods. Our minds set. I turned to Genho. My apologies once more. There's still much we must accomplish, but we have to borrow Nosuri again for a little while. Sure, you leave this place to me. With that, Genho reaches a broad hand, fondly ruffling Nosuri's hair. Nosuri, go show him what kind of woman you are. Of course, leave it to me. With my bow at my side, no one can stand against me. Zai's spirited response brings a contented smile to Genho's face. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Nosuri is making his move. Raiko nods grimly as he receives a message from one of the soldiers watching the hidden village. Genho's like, wow, I can't believe I finally let my daughter work there. I have no obligation to help Tokifusa, but I'm more than happy to watch you dance in my palm for a time. Once we finish hurrying through our preparations for battle, we resolved to set out just before dawn. From position in the hidden village, we could not all make it through the trail at once. We divide our main forces, sending the others forward. Having the duty of dividing our forces, the commanders naturally depart last. And so, with our group having become the rear guard, the sun has long since risen by the time we make our way through the woods. We forge ahead quickly to catch up with the rest of our forces. It will still be yet before we can reconvene with the main unit. Do we have any reports on the Imperial Army's movement? Nothing new. They're heading directly for Enakamui on the open road. Taking the main road, so they're not concerned about hiding their troops' movements. Everything about this suggests is merely a diversion. They may simply be waiting for the chance to surround us. Getting nervous? Our opponent is Raiko. Even the most absurd-seeming plan is bound to have some deeper function. Not being able to see his true intent, I confess, I cannot help but worry. But we've been hiding in the village until now. If we appear behind him, surely we had the advantage of surprise. That's possible, but something about Nosuri's observation makes me pause. Have I overlooked something? But what? As I rack my brains, I notice the twin staring at me. Tired. Master, it is important to take brief rests on long expeditions. A fair point. If you want to wish for a brief respite, there's a river just off this path. Yet we do not have time to rest. No, we need to make sure we can sustain our progress. Then we will slow our pace. Kiru, ensure the others know. Understood. Led by Nosuri and Ogi, I walk down the path. Forest opens up, revealing a wide clearing, but there are massive trees on either side of us. We're not out of the woods. Yet. Literally. Seems we won't catch up to the main forest just yet. I suppose as rearguard as it is expected, but we may distance ourselves too much. Nosuri glances up and sharp realization dawns in her eyes. She shouts out, "Look out!" Nosuri lunges at me, pushing me down. Immediately afterwards, an arrow dunks in the place where I had just been standing. An ambush! Why would an ambush put us in a place like this? You have been watching our movements. This is far too perfect for them. My thoughts came to a halt as I noticed the breath against my face. Right, Nosuri. My apologies. You saved me. No, I didn't mean to. Well, I meant to, but her face suddenly reddened, like she started in a panic. Something glints in the leaves in a great tree above us. They got a clear shot on Nosuri's back. Nosuri. What? I walked swiftly to my side, the body over Nosuri's, and sliced me behind me with the fan, just quick enough to deflect an arrow of a metal clang. Damn! Oh, story, a badass. I let my guard down. I just got ambushed, for God's sakes. I can't afford until lay down looking dumbfounded. There! Damn, we're still moving. Seeing the enemy's Nosuri seems to move reflexively without even thinking. She draws her bow as she rolls, firing a swift barrage of arrows into the canopy. She rolling shot at them. The sunscreen are merely followed up by the thud of impact on the first floor. Phew! Relieved, Nosuri lets out a ragged sigh. You saved me back there, Utawarerumono. I could say the same. But be on your guard. That was luckily not the last of them. What is this? We have no time to prepare ourselves. Screams ring out from behind us. My liege! Ha! Ha! What was that? My liege, are you alright? Yes, I am alright. What happened? Oh, nothing big. I hurried to Anchu's side, noting all the fallen soldiers around the scene. Each of the soldiers covered in broken branches and leaf scraps. Ambushers, it would appear. It seems they were lying in wait, blending in with our surroundings. Ogi definitely rips away the remains of their ambushes' disguise. That's familiar equipment, I dare say. These are identical to the soldiers we saw in Tokifusa's castle. So these are Tokifusa's men? We believed the hidden village was unknown to others, but they knew we passed through here. This was a calculated trap. But when did they figure it out? I thought the village's location was kept secret. That's because Tokifusa was our sole opponent until now. However, with Raiko pulling the strings, things may be entirely different. We had time to analyze our movements after we fought Tokifusa. He must have found us out. And then when he found the village, he had Tokifusa set up the trap and baited us right into it. These conditions do not favor us. Should we retreat for now? No. They likely have troops hidden everywhere by now. We have no place to run. Moreover, if we simply hide in the village, we abandon Enma Kumui to its fate. So it means... Ooh, Sarah. Yes, your armor is ready. Go on. I got your back. We settle things for Tokifusa, here and now. Though it's true, the most exquisite bait yields the finest fish. They're falling for Raiko's lure now. Their luck ran out the moment they left that village. Oh, you may be strong, Utawarerumono, but you are not immortal. In the depths of the forest, my troops will slow him down, and we may soon pick him off, one by one. One second. And I am back. Their vision is impaired and their movement slowed. They were easily divided. Their numbers mean nothing now. I will peel away the defenses one at a time. Then, when a lot of them are exposed, I will have them surrounded. You may have evaded my first attempt, but my wit, my cunning, is second to none. I am one of the 8 Pillar Generals, and soon enough you will see the strength of my will. Sure. Sure, buddy. I'll see the strength of your insecurity, that's what I'll see. My thanks, Nosuri. Without your quick wits, we would have been in grave danger. Well, I haven't just been charging aimlessly through the mountains, you know. I've got sharp eyes, and I know exactly where to aim to take out my prey. But there are archers and soldiers lurking everywhere. I was too distracted by Raiko. We played right into Tokifusa's hands. I've underestimated him indeed. He only seemed a minor threat, but there's a keen edge to his schemes. His plan seems to surround us with ambushes and archers, and bring us down with indirect assault. The archers in particular will be a drain on us. We must get rid of them. It seems good. It is my sister's time to shine. Nosuri, I'm counting on your bow. Of course, I won't let you down. Coming down to us, huh? Dumb archers. Oh, it's time for me to show off Oshito's new move. He unlocked it. He unlocked it. Oh, yes. Stance. He has a stance. Ah! I'm so hype. Let's see. Okay, who else there? Fumio, because Fumio is broken. Let's see, and I suppose Anju, why not? That seems like a good enough party for now. We're dealing with a lot of long-range attackers. Let's do this. See, I'm at a disadvantage, sister. I'm no leader if I can't get through this. This is nothing. Damn, look at... As expected, sister, not a moment's hesitation. Look at his speed! 161, what the... You are a brave man. Let's see how much HP you have. Let's end this before they try to draw it out. There aren't many swordsmen. Everyone, watch out if you're in range. Movement down. Dang. I need to farm this armor event like crazy. I'm just autoing it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Like, the drop rates aren't that bad. Actually, it's like, seeing that it was trying to like, oh, you need to have the SR weapons. It's like, no, you don't really need to. They've been dropping like crazy. And like, it has the clear rewards where like, if you repeat it, you get more rewards. Yeah, it's pretty good. And Nakune learned her ability from the first game. That makes her busted! Yes, stance of offensive defense. Now it's your fault for standing there. The crystals. Yes, Nakune is both a healer and an attacker. She can do both in the same turn. Can't wait to hit overdrive, so this, but I'm usually a healer, but yeah. Perfect fire dodge. Passage to the abyss. Moth. Damn. Curry Pong keeps on getting the F. Encom. Oh wait, actually no, I'll just take the hit. No, won't need it. There are a lot of enemies. Stupefy! And level up! I'm simply helping my sister's cause. This man has a lot of crit triggers. Freaking nuts. There we go. Okay. Ah, there he is. Ugh, what's taking you so long? Damn you all, you're useless. Fine words for one who commands from a distance, Tokifusa. What? A good man, every Kuga, knows the joy of battle. Why do you hide behind others and force them to do your dirty work? Are you even a true man of the even Kuga? You disgrace your blood. Tokifusa, if you would lead from the front. Come down and fight me face to face. You impudent little girl. I will not be condescended to by you. Out of my way. I will finish them myself. Shit, you shouldn't have said that. Look at that bow. He's got some stupid damage. Man does Anju level damage at range. My mind's kind of so busy around here. Dark Souls, Dragon Bow if I ever saw one. Right? Straight up the Dragon Bow. I really did like that bow. It's just that like the arrows were a pain in the ass to find. And you know, it's kind of a hassle to use. Okay, those are moth. Yeah, the merchant in the area that sold them for 100 souls apiece. Yeah, there was that guy. Oh, what's it? Just give me overdrive so I can go into Soda mode. Oh, it would be so hype. Big golem man. Cool. Okay, I guess one step, one hop out. There we go. We're stuck. Why won't Nosuri use that sword? You will see, and it is the hypest day when he draws that damn thing. I'll show you what it does. Completely blocked in. We must break through or we will be in danger. Oh, they actually have dialogue. Water! Damn, that's a lot of damage. I did not think Tokifusa himself would appear. Let's settle this here, sister. You're one step closer to a good man. Death stun crit. It's fine. He just needs to dodge and get out of there because once he starts shooting that bow of his, Tiger's bloodlust. You pissed off Anju. You will pay dearly with your life. Overdrive! Now, who wants to feel my wrath? Co-op chain. Oh, if I attack these characters, I can get co-op. Ah. Why not? And now, Anju time! Damn, no subtitles really is kind of disappointing. Oh well. doesn't have too much impact when it's just the animation. Shit, we need to get those two out of there. Shit, that was cool. Oh, it's still cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just. Oh. Never go back on our word. Mavic's picking up sister. Alright, let's see. I can set co-op to this. And now... Oh wait, that didn't work. Shit. No, that's too far. Alright, let's... Ah, there we are. Co-op top. Friendship! Start to rain. Going into overdrive. I don't think I can hold back anymore. Wish they'd resist a little more. Excuse my rudeness, but I am in a hurry. Look at his HP! Look at his attack! I mean, he's not busted, but he still hurts. I think he does like Ataruka mode freaking Oshtor stats. Damn. Alright, you two. Ah, yes, you're mine. Oh. Well. Oshi, it's time for you to take care of these two. Turn 1. Now then, overdrive time. Actually, no, we can't draw it yet. I'll have to wait till that guy gets closer. You seeming to tire us that now? Yeah, seems so. We'll save overdrive for when we get to him. Co-op chain time, huh? Co-op chain, more co-op chain! Too bad you fell for my trap. Okay, let me try that again. Maybe if I hit the crit, there's a chance that at a ball he cannot be crit. Oh, there we go. I dazed somebody. Yes! It's raining. Let me finish this before it gets worse. Alright, I can do that. Co-op healing. Co-op healing. But let's see if I can activate her. Nope. No luck. Alright. Well. Turn up. Boo. Nosuri, counting on your archery skills. And now, it's time for her. Summon. And now, turn skip. And now, Nosuri's turn has come again. Stop. And now, we draw. What kinda? We loop, boys. Draw a blade stance. Automatically gets him an extra move. What the fuck? Don't worry, once he gets his final strike, that's when things get super nutty. And yeah, Fumario and Nosuri, they loop. They loop like crazy. What kind of big frame? Stupid loops. It only gets dumber. Okay, let's deactivate that chain. Okay. Okay. Wait, I can set it to... Here. Why not? Let's do more defense down. Well, actually, let's do a little more big brain here. Let's see if we can get us a free Dave, shall we? Which do I need, sorry? Oh, when he levels up, he gets a third one, and then he also has his final strike to contend with. And you know the funny thing is, between the fan stance and the sword stance, they have different. He has different final. He has different lines depending on which stance you're using. And even Kuga using cheap tricks. That's why you'll never win. You should just prepare yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, you girl. This one's more Haku like, and that is more Okta like. You got it, or you got it right on the head. Perfect. Far dodge. And then, after I attack him, I go into overdrive. And now... He's too far. It's fine! Well, I hit the crit, but I don't think I hit the Dave. It's fine. Damn. Incon time! Damn. Okay. Let's see what his final strike looks like. No, I have a feeling it won't hit, so I think I'm just gonna take that smack and see what happens. Let's see, what happens if I don't in time? Will he get that loop? Okay, so I save Koan and I trade Koan for... Ooh, not the... Oh. But it's time. Nosuri, can you still fight? Of course I can. Leave it to me. And this is exactly why I did not activate Nekone's overdrive. Didn't I get in our way? No mercy for cowards. By Lord Tofuka's orders, we will kill you. Let's throw her in the woods together with you. She's still singing. Friendship is so powerful. Friendship cannot be stopped. Friendship is broken. Friendship's all about them loops. Why don't you fight fair and square? You'll pay for your manipulations, girl. Ah. Advanced turn order. Just as planned. Back to fan mode. Let's take away your attack. Yeah, Aju's all the way back there. Not yet, this is nothing. Shoot, Mario, I'm so sorry. Now then, I heal Fumariel, and Fumariel summons the Inari again, while she also heals Nekone. And now, a new Inari has appeared. Let's give Oshi a smooth. What? I failed to see the issue here. Just... Yeah, just wait till you unlock the freaking infinite. With the right book, you can have an infinite in this game. It's stupid. And you know the sad part is? The endgame bosses are so hard that that's the only way to make it fair. You wanna see a motherfucking infinite? cannot be defeated. That was much easier. Final strike. Be sure not to blink and feast your eyes. Taste the strike of justice. You'll have my respect if you actually manage to survive this. Now burn. Easy to go on. I shall heal everybody. If it more of it, I'll pierce right through. Oops, perhaps less force next time. Defensive healing. Reduces damage for self and allies within range. Recovers health. More to faith. Dodging. Then we need to change the weather. Dodging indeed. Hold on. Let me see if I can flip to somebody then. Who could use some dodging? Why not? Let's give her some unlimited use, but but low chance of activation. Oof. Almost time for more equipment. Ah, almost. Almost. Right there. Right there. Only the other one is speed. Well, attack and defense are kind of okay. Equipment and speed are the ways to go, because then you can loop them. They are in shambles. Now we deal with Tokifusa. We'll have Tokifusa's forces routed soon, if we can keep this up. No, Tokifusa, we must retreat. You want me to turn tail and run in shame? Like a coward? Well, you must not die here. If you group under Lord Raiko, then... Damn it, You want me to throw away my damn country? Is that it? No. Not yet. I haven't lost yet. And what about you all? Do you want the honor of killing Oshito and the false princess? Or would you rather die by my hands? The choice is yours. I want Lord Tokifusa to grant me honor. Me too. Right. That's what I thought. Oshito. Now burn my face into your mind. Wait, he can't be. Everyone run! Oh. What? What? He had dammed up a waterfall? Man, straight up shooting a dead-ass sword at people. And he broke a boulder. Everyone, get to higher ground quickly. We'll all be washed away if we stay here. Everyone, hurry! Go on and run, or you'll be washed away like ants in a stream. I don't care, couldn't care less how I kill you. They can call me a coward all they want, as long as I win. No. If I kill Oshito, my name will be etched into history forever. Have to remember me as a villain. I'll wear that title with pride. I don't care if the whole damn world falls into chaos. I will be remembered. How come there's subtitles here, but... Oh, the water. No. Ooh, looks like we're in the drink now. Wait, man. Couldn't tell. Managed to find stable ground, but with nowhere else that we can run. What now, boss? We could try swimming, but that current might be too much for some of us. And they appear ready and waiting. They'll pick us off easily. We can't afford to remain here much longer. He's right. If we wait around, this rock is going to wash away and take all of us with it. No. Then we press through by force. We'll put ourselves in danger, but the only choice is we jumping from rock to rock until we reach land. Damn it, didn't think he'd be back up into a corner like this. Huh. Let's see how long you can stay there. I'll make sure to whittle you down nice and slowly. You lot, what are you just standing there for? They're exhausted, they have poor footing, and they have nowhere to hide. Now is the time to kill Uchitor. Now we win our honor. Sir, You will regret underestimating me. Oshtor. Rulutier shall be our favorite this time around. These two will not be a Nekone for the extra healing. And Fumareo because she just straight up broken. Oh no, energy of order, hey? Maybe not Nekone then. That movement I hope so. Koan, definitely Koan. She increased the speed for the party. And now they're healing him. What are you doing? Get them! We're going straight forward. Let's do this, Ogi. I thought you might say that. It's time! Now we fly! Alright. Alright, let's pop up Zio then. The path to higher ground is narrow. And enemies lie in wait. What should I do? We can't afford to waste our time here. That hurt a lot. Truly, it did. Yeah, she's just healing him in front of me. Whatever. Exactly. Be careful not to slip. Echo time, huh? Alright. Speed up. Echo time. Okay, we can't really make too much moves. Damn. I won't move anyone else. We have to reach the riverbank soon. I just remember what Fumi's idle animations remind me of. Ocarina of Time Zelda. Huh. Right, you gotta have Nosuri buff his own Zeal. Zeal buff! Okay, so once we get to 4, gotta stop. And now, I think that's enough of that. Shit. Oh my god, he has the damn it, he has Kiryu's ability. As long as he doesn't move. Shit, not worth that. Alright. What just happened? Oh, I didn't think I was moving that fast. Damn. Alright, since he moves, it won't be a total bop then. Black flip out of that. And they keep on healing him in front of me. Anytime. Physical defense, physical defense. Reinforcements. Where are my reinforcements? Level up. Movement up. We gotta keep on moving. Speed up. Ooh. Oh, you can't move. Alright, girls don't like men who can't take a hint. Damn. We got help. Yeah, that's actually an awful spot for her. I got her to move back. Damn it. That guy's really annoying the crap out of me. And I gotta run back here. And cool and die, she cries out for Haku. She does. Alright, perfect far dodge. She's the perfect counter. Alright, let's climb up. Now going into overdrive. Those who want to die, step forward. Oh, it's a co-op final. Well then, why not? co-op. What? Friendship! This is why I said that if you were to try to translate all the lines every time I did a finish, you would die, because we also have co-op finishers. Bruh. You would literally die. How was that, Ogi? Well done, sister. Oh, friendship gets funky in this game. I think Oshtor pretty much... Wild spoilers. Oh, definitely. Like, ridiculously so. You touch that, you pretty much have the ending ruined for you, I believe. Because some of the lines... let's see. Can I get an echo here? Yes, I can! And I'll put her straight into overdrive. Such is how broken Fumaril is! Just leave this to me! They're cornered, everyone gets them. Fumaril's busted. Like, straight busted. I guess you get out of my way. Is Kokopo going in overdrive? Oh, not quite. If only the bird wasn't in the way. I'm gonna save my perfect dodge. In case that guy decides to go freaking ham. Alright, Kokopo. Go ham! Freaking Oshtor is broken. We have surrounded. It's over. Send Kokopo. Shit! And that sniper's mode. Oh my god, sniper's mode overdrive. Damn. Alright, let's see if I can move forward. You regret overestimating me? Perfect dodge. Apologize for deceiving my father. Blah. You're still going on about that old story? I had long forgotten. I'll take your apology by force. Prepare yourself. What? Why? They still won't give up. Damn. Got more forces, huh? Shit. Shameful. Okay, Ushtor, you really need to get out of there. Nosuri's speed isn't that bad. Really was adorable. Really is always adorable. Echo time! Damn it. Nosuri. Father, forgive me. You know it. And his area AoE heal. Okay, let's see. Shit, how am I even supposed to? As long as I'm not in a straight line, I guess. Let's increase his turn. Alright. Fumaru, let me treat you. Doge! Pulsation of life! Still dazed? God damn it. Increase speed. I'll kill you all. Doge! Shit. Ah, you're mine. Damn. How the hell are we supposed to get out of this? Turn up. Her echo doesn't. Her Shumari summon does not. Okay. Close enough. Ah, going after Shumari. Smart. Want to finish this and take a bath. Coordinate, bathing obsession. Yeah, let me take out this annoying ass healer before it becomes a problem. Man, that one's too fast. But I need to hit it. Damn it, I need to hit it. That should kill. Ah, I didn't kill. Damn it. kill you all. Don't. Yeah, I gotta defend. Wow. What the hell? Fine. You want to die so bad? Let's do this. Divine Will. Turn number 2. Stance mode. Turn 3. I don't have a final strike. I need to move like Oshitor. Defensive healing. I don't know whether to move forward or move back. Defensive healing. Okay, guess I'm changing to fire element then. Can't be. Looks like we turned tables. Fire is favor. No, this isn't over yet. Come on, might just solo this bitch. Damn. Physical defense. Physical defense. Oh my gosh. We're not taking Oshitor out this easily. Fan mode. I should have taken Moon and Chica here, to be honest. Gotta pull a one out of my ass. Not yet. It's not over yet. Tokifusa, let us settle this. Fine, this will be your grave. 1, 2, and let us draw the blade. Draw a blade stance. Sword time. Man, he's just straight up blocking everything. Freaking, it's only like a 20% chance. Oh my god. Oshitor is like, not today. And that's a win. Why can't I ever win? Hold on. I'm gonna be greedy. Block everything. I fell for a scheme. Level up. Final strike has been unleashed. Can you keep up with my blade? Kiga got his third strike. Too strong. Oh. That's my boy. And he's blocking everything. He's refusing to die. What? This thing only has like a 10-20% chance of hitting. How is he? Jeez. Level up. Final strike unlocked. Even disadvantage for losing. 5 out of 5. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. Alright, let's try getting Colin away from this mess then. Blocked, Rip. And again! Block! Haku refuses to die, no matter what. Now. How do I want to do this? Okay, strike time. Let's see. Let me test something out real quick. That's odd. I thought they even... Alright. Yes, I'll rewind. I'll move it back. Okay, let's see. Final strike indeed. That was Nosuri. Final strike. Bro, that flex though. The lines are even more of a flex. Damn man, we straight goddamn poetry. Run that back up. Hold up. What? What? Okay, you want to see that again? Fine, I'll show it to you again. He only needed to smack him once. One slice. Smack down. That's how Utawarerumono rolls. God damn, disrespectful. Wait till I get the freaking subtitles working one way or the other. I'm really hoping that there's gonna be a solution by March, but we'll see. Keep an eye on Steam. Actually, let me see if this is what's required. Nope. There's a different requirement. Maybe Nosuri needs to be the one to initiate? Unless they just don't have one, which is weird. You know what, Nosuri? Finished off the archer. Koan's got this. What happened? Why can't I ever win? Fear. There we go. How could I have? No, not yet. I am a Pillar General. If I just had the Golden Seal, Tokifusa, you're finished. Make peace with my father. We are kin of the same clan. There is no need for us to continue fighting over quarrels of the past. You, not only him, but an unfledged brat like you, even you mock me? I know I have no valor, no glory, but I fought it in my own way. I took my name and racked my brain and distinguished myself. Bakana. And even still, everyone scoffs. They think me worthless, a man with no consequence. In the shade of Genho's great pearls, I was but a pathetic seedling. Even had I sprouted into a brilliant flower, none would see me in his shadow. Even the title of Pillar General was just to help me take control. The only generals don't even need me. It was only to ensure political stability. Key fame of the clan, Pillar General. None of it ever meant anything. No matter how many titles I amassed, they will never respect me. What is the chief in the clan, really? None of it matters. As long as you have the Golden Seal, even a simple girl like you can. My liege, I will now ask you to grant me the Golden Seal of the Chief Fane. As you please. Something like this was so important to you. This is nothing. Tokifusa? That is mine. Mine and nobody else's. Mister, give it to me. The seal is mine. Stop that. If you do that here, Will. My precious. The Golden Seal. Come back to me. Come back to me. Tokifusa, no, stop. Come back. Tokifusa. My precious. It's mine. Now finally I am Tokifusa of the 8 Pillar Generals. Well, rip. Fuck confused. Fuck him. I mean, you ain't wrong. Sister, it's too dangerous. Please stand back. Everyone, fall back. Nosuri. Sister. That did get dicey, but Utawarerumono pulled it through. Final strike. Now then, I'll have to ask you to disappear. Not to worry. Your life will further my own strength. Now for finishing touches, shall we? Wink of Destruction. It establishes a Zok and stop all immediately and diagonally adjacent male enemies. Well, fuck! We call upon the power of the necessary of origin. We shall send your enemies to the crucible of oblivion, master. Gee. Currybon Type 2. First aid. Tear my blade and come back for another. Lower your defense by 15%. You fight females? Cause Anzu was still a coward. Attack from above, your pardon, please. Leave her be. And maybe dodge his magic attack, huh? Didn't forget that child chucking bitch. Damn. Here's a guarding 2, 35% chance. Ah, that's why. It just kept on triggering. It would not stop triggering. My man was like, I'm blocking everything. I don't give a fuck. Oh my god, I didn't give her anything. What the f- Alright, what was it? What was it? Can't remember what was the one of the cards, like far sprinting is when she really needs that, because when she has that, she can pretty much walk and move. Let's see, ignore Zulk. Like, being damage is lower. I think one of the things was Nature's Harmony for sure. Alright. And what else do I give her? Swiftness? Yes. Ogie, you can have, I don't know, blocking. And for military, you can have... let's give you Iron Courage, just in case. A fifth piece of equipment has been unlocked. Now I've only had better equipment. But oh well. I can dodge, I can... Oshiko can dodge, block, give speed to his entire party. Let's see... Resist... Mind? Hmm? Oh, he already has one, that's why, okay. Guess I can dodge magic as well. Until I get better freaking books. Need better books. Though it seems that it was a foregone conclusion after all. As expected, Ushtor, first Gojiori and now Uzuruha. You have definitely seized control. And so our performance draws to a close. Send word to the troops marching on Enma Kamui, they are to stand down. Are you certain? There may be dissent among the soldiers, with no more glory to be had. Not my concern. The moment we decide to rely on Tokifusa, we sealed our defeat. Damn. Denho's daughter was the one to end Tokifusa. Doubtless the clans will hear of her glory and then rally around her. No need for us to linger further and jump at false opportunities like he did. Understood. Still, what a sad man. He had no ability as a general. And because he could not face this, it never changed, while he constantly longed for more. Lord Decompompo was much the same way. But how does such a person become a pillar general? At that, Raiko looks like Shigeria. His attendant shrinks back from his cold stare. I apologize if I've overstepped. Why? There's truth of it. All of us have wondered. Unruffled, Raiko responds. Certainly, they did have some uses outside of battle. The Mikado had a capacity to accept even those who made poor generals. Indeed, that is why. He stops abruptly, an enjoyable smile flashes across his face. Well then. If Utawarerumono has broken away, then the Imperial Court must take measures to restrain other allied nations. The current has risen, and in due time all shall know it. And now, Oshitor, we need only await your entrance upon the stage. When I finish Oshitor, the man trusted and honored by the Mikado, and the one who safeguards his heir. Only then will we leave the Mikado's cradle in its truest meaning. A few days after repelling Tokifusa's assault, having returned to Genho's hidden village, our group was enjoying a moment of rest. After Tokifusa's death, we heard reports that the advancing army had retreated. The invasion of Kamui had just been for show. Moreover, while we all got through without much injury, the flood had worn us out. We needed a moment to pull ourselves together. Amidst that, the news came. Dear brother, more reports from the scouts. It seems the punitive forces that were heading to Kamui have returned to the Imperial capital. Oh, I see. In the end, they didn't even bother to hang around Kamui's borders. Figures, Raiko never had any intention of actually invading us. Still, he could have easily forced the issue. Is he being careful or merely testing us? Empty title or not, Tokifusa was a pillar general. Seems to me, having a fellow around here like that around here was going to be a problem for him. Well, again, huh? Anyway, I should take care of all the civil conflicts. Some of the more punctual folks have already turned up in the village. With no folks here, we might look like some kind of army, eh? And with an army, Raiko's gonna think twice about trying anything. It has only been a few days since Tokifusa was defeated. We've been seeing more and more unfamiliar faces in the village. But, surely, Lord Ginho, their speed is because you've been spreading word of Tokifusa's defeat all over across the country. You're even proclaiming that our liege is here. Oops! Were we still keeping quiet on that? Ginho grins nonchalantly. I suppose not. I return a small smile. Subtle. Master, you have become more reliable. I don't know about that. Feels like I'm becoming more devious. Father, Oshitor. At Ogi's call, both turn to him. All preparations are complete. Please come to the house. If that's so, then let us move on. Oh. Suppose I get to honor witnessing my daughter's proudest moment. Nosuri, from this point onward, as a retainer of our liege and successor to Lord Genho, do you swear to lead your countrymen as their chief aim? I swear. I, Nosuri, pledge my life to Utawarerumono and to the Mikado of Yamato, Lady Anju. Then in the holy name of Anju, I now decree, Nosuri, henceforth from this day, you will bear the people and the burdens of Utawarerumono. In your name. Before the gathered people of the clan, Nosuri bowed her head deeply at Anju's solemn proclamation. Nosuri and Anju were reluctant to go through with this ritualistic exchange, but it serves to mark a turning point for all the realm to see. Seeing is believing, even if it's just a matter of in the holy name of Anju. Even if it's just a matter of ritual and tradition, there's a strange influence in things directly observed. Read. With the ritual finished, Genho rises and looks over the cluttered masses. That takes care of the formalities. Today marks a new beginning and a new chief aim. Now time to drink and eat to our heart's content. At Genho's bowling call, platters and jugs are carried in, food and drink by the armful. It's finally over. Having left her seat under the pretext of having to go fix her makeup, Anju sags one safely in the antechamber. Excellent work, my liege. Miss Anju, would you like a bath? We've made appropriate preparations. Ooh, how considerate of you. And what are your plans for Unichika? I am duty bound to protect you, my liege. Naturally, I will protect and accompany you. A perfect excuse, I think. Nonsense. Excuse? Perish the thought. Do not protest. It's all finally over. Let us invite everybody and enjoy a fine bath. No, Ritue? Nosuri, I expect you will join us. Yes, I can watch your back. In contrast with Lutier's soft smile, Nosuri only mutters, her face all project. No, I shouldn't spend much time away from the feast. What? What do you mean? Ah, because Nosuri is the central figure of the banquet tonight. Concerning matters of reception and greetings, her absence will be immediately felt, I fear. But grief, how true, Gosan. Still, you must remember, my liege, those gathered here have also sworn their loyalty to you. Once bathed, it will be good to return to the feast. Alright. But I think we have finally reached this point. One more step towards taking back the Imperial capital. You seem to be having fun, Ku. Fun? The feast? A bit different from that. Well, I'm looking forward to whatever's coming next. Indeed. Eventually this country will unite under my dear sister's guidance, and we will truly become a force to be reckoned with. With such deep trust from our liege, and her triumph over Tokifusa, I cannot imagine anyone who would dare oppose my dear sister anymore. Somehow you see me with more villainous than usual. Is that so? It's a good thing for you kids to have big dreams and ambitions. That's what youth is all about. Oh, Blue, you work tomorrow, don't you? Oh yeah, I do. Compliment Ushtor. Genho smiles wide as he makes his way in. Evidently, Lord Genho, what do you plan to do next? Luckily, tomorrow's just gonna be a short shift for me. No worries, you'll be fine. I'll be back at like 7, 8-ish. Eh. It's a shorter shift. What do you plan to do next? Well, I'm just an old geezer, and I ain't even chieftain anymore. Figured I'd just get back to enjoying my retirement. But well, a big fancy chieftain running all over the continent, maybe I'll look after the place while she's gone. Such noble phrasing. Father? Alright, if you guys aren't exhausted by the time I show up, I'll probably join you. Truly, I envy the carefree lifestyle you settled into. If it seems like such a good time to you, well, you could always retire yourself and come stay with your old dad. Appealing as the prospect sounds, I'm afraid my current occupation has proved quite fulfilling in its own right. Oh, is this Ogi's arc? Fair enough. Well, good luck with that. Genho suddenly remembers something and looks at Nosuri. Right, Nosuri. We've got important matters to discuss. When you get a chance, come to my quarters. Oh, alright. Are you sure though? If I leave my seat of honor, then... Please, they're all here for the free food. Once they get a little tipsy, they ain't even gonna notice you're gone. It's an important matter that may affect their future. No, the entire clan's future. Don't forget now. Alright. Or as Peace said, Genho ambles out. Nosuri seems to be at a loss, unsure of what's coming. Oh no. I got the impression they gave her the full lecture of her duties and obligations yesterday. What's Genho hiding up a sleeve? Oh no. Father, what's this important matter? Oh, you're here. Well, sit yourself down. Having come to the room, Nosuri takes a seat on the prepared mat, anxiety clear on her face. Now where's that Lord Oshtor? Oshtor? I imagine he's probably caught up telling people of the clan about everything we've gone through so far. But many of them want to hear the tales of his heroics. I see. Nosuri looks briefly perplexed. Caught off guard by the mention of the absent Oshtor. Oshtor, Imperial Guard of the Right. Well now, seems like a good man. A famed general, they say. The rumors paint a fine picture, and they're true. It's rare for you to praise someone so directly, Father. Is something on your mind? Breathe in. Okay. Well, I've taken a shine to that man. I want him. Huh? Nosuri choked. The talk. I'm not sure how to take Gento's word. His grin turned lopsided for a moment. Well, strictly speaking, I want that man's bloodline. Bloodline? Nosuri seems puzzled by Genho's admission. Noticing her confusion, her father lets out a sigh of desperation. Thanks almighty, I heard it from Ogi. But you really are an innocent virgin, aren't you? What? No, I'm... figured that man would treat you right. Oof. The Imperial Guard of the Right's quite a fella. We'll get that bloodline to crack, clan. And we might see some real fireworks a couple generations later. No, father, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Dense as ever, aren't you? What I'm saying is, you ought to get intimate with him. Intimate? So, you mean I should sleep with Tor? And just in case you don't know, just sleeping next to him ain't gonna get me grandkids. You're not that much, thank you. Children only happen when a man and a woman do that, and that happens with they... Damn. It's just slam them hits on his hips. Genho would say it like that, wouldn't he? At a start of strangled noise dismay, Genho let out a heavy sigh. Crying out loud. This might take some work. After establishing the lines of Uzuruha, and shortly returning to Inmakoi, I met with an odd request one early afternoon. You what? You wish to go hunting? All I can do is hold back a sigh as Nosuri nods, full of the same confidence as when she first burst into the room. Nosuri, we have greater priorities right now than mere hunting. Priorities like the levy stuff? The business of armament? Oh no. The levies and armaments at Uzuruha, yes. We're having Ogi handle the precise details of the matter, but there's much for you to do in particular, Nosuri. Well, I've never had much of a head for paperwork, you see. That's really more Ogi's department. Being Nosuri trying to wave her duties off. I'm not going to respond to a cold stare and a flat reprimand. Just gonna try. Why are you so excited? Remember, she is one of Toka's clan. It's not gonna work. Not gonna go well. The chief Chieftain is required to authorize crucial documents. Nosuri, there's something even Ogi cannot do. I mean, you say that, but I don't know the first thing about governmental affairs. That'll be a problem, right? Even so, we need you to fulfill your duties. If you cannot, surely you understand that it would leave us without any of our necessary supplies? That sounds bad. Yep, the worst. You understand. First, these forms. Nakane busily piled a stack of documents on the desk, which turns into a veritable mountain. The sight does not seem to lift Nosuri's spirits. Yes, I'll help her out. Well, let's put aside talk of business for now. So then, why hunting? I'm glad you asked. Instantly regarding her composure, Nosuri crosses her arms proudly, and the boldness returns to her voice. Truthfully, I promised Shinanon yesterday I will find her some delicious meat to eat. I wouldn't mind hunting on my own, but I figured it might be nice to go together. You've been working quite hard too, after all. So you have invited me? Well, that about sums it up, yeah? I can't say it doesn't sound appealing. I've been cooped up in my room for days now, handling all this busy work. Why not go then? Indeed, it is important to set aside time to relax. Right, absolutely right. It would be a nice change of pace. Oh, Nekone, why not come with us as well? I'm afraid not. There yet remains a great deal of paperwork to go over, but you did not say moments ago that, Nekone, that one must have time to relax. I will relax after I've completed my task. Your task? I will be organizing documents that require your attention, Nosuri, so that you may work on them immediately once you return. Shouldn't have asked. Or of course, we can always have our dear brother review them. Nakane, you of all people. No, I don't have that much time. I suppose there's only one thing for it. We just have to go by ourselves, I guess. Well, it would be an awkward proposition to take a break with merely two of us. What would the other schedule? Dear Sister and Fumero went to gather medicinal herbs. Our liege dines with ambassadors from our neighboring nations, both Munechika and Relutier. Matsui is tending her equipment, and Shinano and Jackwater are out on a walk together. And while Kiro is still the prince of this country. He has a great deal of duties to attend to. I'm still rooting for you, Kiro. Don't give up. We have everyone's schedules memorized? It will make matters difficult if we did not know where they all are at any given time. God, you're so capable, Nekone. I have not seen Ogi since the morning. I suppose that is everyone. Should we try another day? No, I promise you, Nanan. And if it's a mere matter of hunting, I'm sure the two of us can handle it ourselves. Looking a bit discouraged, Nosuri rises. Is that she that unhappy we couldn't match up with everyone's schedules? We'll see. Well, Nekone, I'll be unavailable for the most of today. So you are leaving, dear brother. For some reason, Nekone sounds like she's sulking. Well, no, it won't be for long. Honestly, why are these two acting so strange? What's wrong? Are you not coming? Nosuri raises her voice, looking a bit flustered. With a sigh, Nekone glances between us. Finally, in a kinder voice, she speaks. Then I must thank you in advance for your efforts in acquiring food for us. I look forward to hearing of your success. Ah. Please be careful. Nekone sends us off, as Nosuri leads me by the hand, hurrying me out of the study. Was Nekone wingmanging? Yep, great weather for hunting. Nosuri strides along, her eyes to the sky. I'm struck by a curious sense of déjà vu. I didn't think of it, Nosuri. That's been quite some time since our last hunting endeavor. Nekone was. Ah, yes. Nosuri nods thoughtfully, a smile to her face. I think I recognize her path. Seems like we're heading to the same place as last time. That was when we just arrived at MoT. Things are different indeed since then. There's a note of pride in her voice. Now that you mention it, yes. Like the last time, it's just the two of us today. Yeah, oh well, I was talking about the war against Yamato, actually. In my current position. Nosuri hurries to correct me, seemingly restless. Her gaze flickers back and forth across the wilderness. It's like she just realized we're alone together. Nah, I'm just overthinking it. Well, we had quite a haul last time. I doubt we'll have any trouble even with just us. Then we hear a small rustling from the nearby underbrush. Reacting immediately, Nosuri reaches for her bow on her back. I raise her hand to stop her, then ready my own bow. No, please, allow me. It wasn't too far off. This should do it. Ready my bow. Notch my arrow. Aim and release. The arrow zings between the trees and hits its marked with thunk. Huh. I was in a cold sweat there. I will look like a real chump if I missed. Good thing I've been practicing. Ooh. A fine shot. I haven't been that long since then, but you really improved. Seems I am in top form today. But it is, nobody here knows Oshito's true skills with the bow. Looking back, I had a much easier time than before. I clear this, probably loosen my lips. Well then, now that I think about it, I must really credit your teaching. Oh! The attention immediately fades from Nosuri's face. Apparently delighted by the praise, some sort of localized pride gets through her grin. Ah. Remember I exchanged for a previous hunt, I hastily closed my mouth, but too late. Then I will happily continue the lessons now. First, your earlier shot was acceptable, but your postures need some... In full teaching mode, Nosuri strides behind me, reaching over and taking hold of my hands from my bit from behind. Not intended as an embrace, but... Well, this is familiar. The feeling of something large and soft against me is making it hard to concentrate. Well, I guess at least no one's watching this time. Now we shoot. With that, Nosuri extends her fingers, intending me to let the arrow fly. She darts back, separating her body from mine in panic urgency. Oh! What's the matter? Boing boing. No, nothing. Now we shoot. Saying that, she tries to teach me again, this time trying to keep distance between us despite her having to keep close. Her body isn't pressed up against me like this, but I keep feeling the same warmth prodding my back every time she has to move. Having them pressed up against me is one thing, but I'm not sure about if this light touch stuff is any better. Nosuri continues instructions, fight seemingly getting more shaken than before. After firing a few more arrows at me, she breaks away from my back as if unable to deal with contact anymore. So sorry. I think that's all for today. I do not mind. More like I'm grateful. If that kept up, things would have gotten really awkward. Flash of sensory memory reminds me of the feeling on my back, and I shake my head quickly. Nosuri also seems a little flushed, drawing back and keeping her hands close to her chest. Well, this kind of technique is something you can only master on your own. Yep. Nosuri speaks with determination, but it seems like she's talking to herself. After a long day of hunting, the sun finally appears to be setting. We amassed quite a lot of meat. Yep, that should do it for today. I agree. Yes. Okay, individual catches though. It's obvious we're nowhere near the same level. Spent the whole day taking down a few measly animals, but Nosuri can barely carry all her catches with both hands. Well, figured I couldn't catch up to her in such a short time anyway. But it'd be a joke to compare our contributions as it is. An unintentional chuckle escapes me. What's wrong? Seeing that I'm cursed with idle hands, allow me to carry some of your quarry for fear of you. Well, I can certainly admit it's hard to hold a pile like this around here. Take this. Alright. Forcing a smile, I reach out to take the game from Nosuri's hands. As she holds it out to me, our fingertips brush against each other. Nosuri jumps, flustered at the silent touch, and darts her hand back. What's the matter? Well, nothing. As the sunset's evening glow reflects on her face, Nosuri turns abruptly and starts to forward with a quicker pace. She falls to the ground with a painful-sounding thud. Nosuri! Hurrying to her side, I find Nosuri rolling on the ground in pain, clutching her left leg. She must have tripped on a rock. The path around here is uneven. Are you alright? My little toe. Can you walk? No problem. This is nothing. After tripping so dramatically, she must have twisted her ankle. Walking will be difficult. The sun will set soon. There is nothing for it. Turn my back to Nosuri and stoop down. Here, climb onto my back. What? Runs back, seeing Nosuri wide-eyed and baffled by the prospect. This is, well... What is wrong? The sun is going down. We don't have the luxury of dallying over long. If nothing... If I can't spend the night here if I have to. What are you saying? Under such circumstances, we cannot spend too long away from the castle. And... The wild game is spreading all over the area now. Dropped after the commotion. As night falls, the scent of blood will surely attract beasts. You're so reluctant. Or do you intend to abandon our Legion's side and remain out here? I suppose not. Nosuri gabbles a number of flustered excuses, but eventually she does manage to get on my back. Though clearly still reluctant. However, she's just constantly uncomfortable with the contact, trying to keep some distance between us even now. Nosuri, it's difficult to walk like this. I must ask you, keep from moving. I'm sorry. You're pressing against my back again, but I have more important things to worry about. Don't let it bother me. We trudge forward in silence. I can hear the sounds of the forest all around us. I'm sorry. After a short while of walking, I hear her mutter quietly. No need to worry. I could not begrudge you a simple mistake. And it wouldn't have happened at all if I hadn't volunteered to hold her game. It's strange. I feel like a child again. A child? This may come as a surprise, but in the past I was a real tomboy. I got hurt and scraped up a lot. Huh. Just in the past. Well, better not interrupt her. Nosuri continues talking, oblivious to my rude mental intrusion. I often followed my father into the mountains, but, well, a young child like me couldn't handle hiking up those slopes. And every time I exhausted myself to sleep, my father would carry me on his back, just like this. Her murmuring sounds distant and muddled, like she's dozing off. I remember his back, strong, broad, and comfortable. Just like this. Nosuri? Her only response is the gentle, even breathing of sleep. Fine, I readjust my grip as delicately as I can manage. Grip. Good grief. Oh, she's torn. And that concludes... Okay, now the Furt wound up passing out. And that concludes Nosuri's arc. Is this acceptable, dear brother? I examined the long clay tubes that lined outside. I even pick up a few, taking a closer look at the craftsmanship and prodding at their curves. Yes, they seem light but resilient. I think we can safely run water through them. Nakone nods, looking reassured. We're settling these up in the mountains. They have to be durable. We'll have to be able to maintain them. Took a few prototypes, but it's finally complete. We even settled on an adhesive to hold the whole network together, like some combination of plaster and resin. At this point, well, we have all the details worked out, in theory at least. And I will order for mass production to begin at the workshop. Yes, thank you. I nod decisively. No, dear brother, what of this survey? Mostly bits finished. I pulled the folded map out of my robes and folded for Nekone to see. And that detailed the geographic formation around the lake area, with a large red line dotted and drawn all over it. Pointing the red line, I speak to Nekone. Thanks to our findings, digging has begun at the intended installation sites for the waterway. When the pipes are assembled, we will carry them to the site one by one, and set them in place towards the lake. It's finally happening, I think. I glanced up at the voice, seeing Koan examining the earthenware pipes with keen interest. Yes, at last, the hour draws near. I never dreamed it would become such an involved project. Guess you can get a lot done if you put your mind to it. The water supply might eventually have dwindled into nothing otherwise. I'm glad indeed that we managed to solve this before such problems arose. You're right. Koan nods resolute. Tomorrow I will accompany everyone to the installation site and take command. Koan, I will have you oversee the construction progress here and ensure that our work is unified. Will you do this? Yes, of course. Half a month of work went into constructing the waterway. By our estimates, this should have been finished already. The soldiers were reassigned to assist, but I didn't want this problem lasting any longer. When at last the pipes were complete, I bet. Yep. The gathered soldiers streamed up and down the mountains in a long cycle carrying them out. Though we had the soldiers on our side, it was hard work. Most of the pipes had to be set off roads in steep, unforgiving mountains. This is the last one. Everyone hurry. Right. Nosuri's underlings heist the pipes under their shoulders, steadily heading up the mountain path. Along the side, Nosuri park soldiers do some cone-shaped contrivance. Come on, 1, 2, 1, 2. Too slow. Open up the back, I'll carry one. If you are thus inclined, sister, then I shall lend my strength as well. Alright, we're getting this done today, and nothing can stop us. Nosuri and Ogi take up the pipes for themselves as well. Finger slipped. And so the group forges onward and upward through the treacherous mountain trail. How is it? Are we making progress? You can do this, sister. Not long now. Canteen and towel are presented before Nosuri's eyes. She takes them gratefully, wiping the sweat from her brow. As the sun begins to dip into the sky, Nosuri and the Ogi appear over the ridge, the rear guard of our pipe-toting convoy. Advanced to meet them near the lake. Seeking their faces, I ask slowly. Alright, while I'm at it, let me just read text only. Yeah. Just I can prevent accidents from occurring. Nosuri, this is the last name. Nosuri glances behind her uncertainly, checking for other parties. Nosuri murmurs helpfully. All the others have been delivered to their respective destinations. This should finish up the job. Nosuri nods at her brother's words, confidence renewed. Yep, we're the last. Good. Jackwell, if you would. On it, yeah? Jackwell took the final pipe from Nosuri's hands, ambling the water gate with a big clay bulk under his arm. Oh boy, how many of these have I walked in by now? Jackwell carefully fits in the specified position. Good. Now we let the water flow to make sure. Turn, waving broadly across the water gate. In my signal, Kiwu carefully opens the duct, and water cascades out, overflowing for a brief moment. Everyone watches with bated breath, and then in an even stream, the water flows into the wide-mouthed earthenware pipes. Ragged cheer goes up from the gathered throng of weary workers. We did it, brother. No, we cannot afford to rest on our laurels. But if we continue to adjust and fix the system, our land will greatly benefit from this water. Yes, if we rely on this pipeline, we can cover most of the water needs of the citizens' everyday life. And if we expand this, we can even supply irrigation to the farm fields as well. Kiwu speaks with rare passion, watching the flow through the pipes with clear excitement. Take such joy in the happiness of its people, more than military victories even. You can be a great Owl. Kiwu. Securing a new source of water could really help us develop this country as well. And with this, maybe the heavy atmosphere in the land will finally start to lift. Well, we've done what we could. Leave some to watch over the gate while we return with good news. I'm sure our liege will be overjoyed. Great work. Koan comes out to greet up the group's return, muddy but triumphant. That's good. From the look of things, there weren't any major issues. Yes, it was admittedly a bit of a rush job, but the water now flows. Our efforts have just begun. And what of the water storage? Fine, though it is a bit slow. Koan glances to Reservoir Lake in the castle grounds. The water seems to have filled about halfway. Not quite where we need it to be, but the water flow has only just started. At this rate, we should be safe using a goodly amount of water each day. I readily accept the towel from Koan, dabbing my neck with it. Of all the sweat and mud, I'm certainly no Koan, but I can certainly see the appeal of a hot water bath right now. For some reason, Koan giggles. I thought you may say that. Huh? Do you have a moment? Oh no. What's the matter? Koan sees my hand, pulls me along until we reach an unfamiliar shack. See smoke rising from the back. When was this built? I don't remember seeing anything like this around here. What is this? You may be surprised. Koan opens the door, and before our eyes... What? This is... The rising back of steam and a tub filled to the brim of hot water. This is... a bath! While you were drawing the water away, we were building it in secret. Oh, and I ought to say right now that this was only my doing. I discussed it beforehand. Oh sure, it wasn't only your doing, but it was probably your idea. Yeah. We wanted to build something to thank everyone who built the waterway. Everyone agreed, even Anju. So a bath. Should have figured from Koan. Isn't this the perfect reward? Indeed. It is best for recovering from exhaustion. I think it will be good for medicinal use as well. Meet Koan's mischievous, expectant look with a nod of gratitude. Thank you, Koan, truly. I could not ask for a more appropriate or joyful reward. Well then, this is the men's bath. Enjoy. Now then. Survey the tub. The hot water is extremely inviting. This is quite an impressive sight. The bath is large enough that a number of adults could stretch out comfortably. Contain my reaction. I cast off my robe. Well, I could use a bath. I feel like a new woman. Koan leans on the border of the bath, content. Nearby, Nosuri floats serenely on the water's surface with arms and legs sprayed out, eyes closed, and expression peaceful. Atsui, naturally, has already got a couple of open bottles nearby her. She's turning a bit red, but it's not just from the heat. However, Uru and Farah make no effort to get into the water and staring instead at the dividing wall. We go. We must take care of our master. Stuffing soap and towels into a pail, the duo attempt to slide off the bath as inconspicuously as possible. Hey, wait just a second. Where do you think you're going? Hurriedly, Koan sees them, preventing their escape. Why? Watching our master's back is our duty. More, if called for. There's also a mission given to us. That's exactly why I'm saying no. Grabbing them from behind, Koan keeps a firm grip as she drags them slowly back. The men girls, especially naked girls, barge in on the men's bath. But she knows that won't be enough reason to stop the two of them. Well, in that case, you know, it might get a man's attention if you wash away the sweat and that faint set of soap clinging to you, right? Mood. It is. It's been a while since you two had a bath in hot water, and the thought of you two in the bath might be enough to get Nosuri, you know. Master would be happy. Almost immediately, the pair start laddering themselves up in competition with one another, beginning to wash themselves thoroughly. I looked at them. It'll be a while before they're satisfied with the results. Oi. Relieved, Koan darts a quick glance into the boundaries that bring them from the men's bath. Didn't work. Oi, am I right? Oi! And now I can actually relax, I think. Hope they won't spend too long like that. It's gonna be a hassle if they refuse to come out. Cool, shall I watch it back? Oh, sure, it's been quite a while. Can I ask you to? Of course. The time rolls lazily on in a woman's bath. Its occupants comfortable and content. On the other side, the men's bath. Ah! This. You smell nice. Ogi has a little ducky. Two little duckies. Well, smell, Shinona. Yes, there's my own special soap, made for me by Koan. Then it will have any man under my power. Holy fuck. Your power? Fifth, you got stronger? Indeed, no man could ignore this overpowering scent. So it's cool in any case. Jackwell built like the indestructible. Oh yeah, he is built. Reminds me of the other scene where the guys got all naked and went from a night of drinking. Well, since it's a special occasion, I'm happy to watch your backs. Now, Nekone, you must face away from me. Your Highness. Bad body. Oh yeah, the man is built like a freaking. But this is futile. Here. Yes, these have grown larger. And without my permission. And to think, Nekone, I believe you to be my ally. Oh. That happens to be a matter of natural course. Shameful. Absolutely unforgivable. I mean... Flat gang. Here's the thing, though. In the gacha game, there's a character calling themselves Mito. And they have quite a few assets. And you know, they look like an older Anju. You're high, that's... So she'll end up betraying the Flat Gang in a few years anyways. Kiryu. Look at Kiryu. Over half his face appears to be submerged, bubbling furiously. Kiryu looks fucking horrified. What's wrong? Has the temperature gotten to you? As if unable to hold back any longer, Kiryu stands up from the water. Brother, you can truly stand this? What are you talking about? What do you mean, what? When a woman's bed, we hear many matters being avidly discussed, comparing chests, methods by which their sides might have changed, and aching shoulders. Ah, this was too much stimulation for the poor lad, huh? Kiryu finds himself unable to respond, and sinks mutely back into the water. Ah, you mean them? Why not? Let them have their fun. Perhaps so, but... My sense of my friend is of a lack of experience. One must simply grow used to such things. Poor Q. Yes, he's still innocent. But... if you're getting this worked up now, I'm gonna worry about how you end up. Jackwell took a swig from his glass, exhaling loudly in contentment. A proper man, I believe, should be able to enjoy this kind of fun, and drink to boot. Brother. Now listen, Kiryu. One must learn to enjoy themselves, whenever the situation. As I stand to deliver my impassioned lecture, I hear shouting from the entrance. Lord store. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Looking over, I can see it's the soldiers that have been involved in the labor. Standing straight, they address me in a clear eagerness. May we also take a dip? I survey the troops. Naturally, they're covered in mud from their efforts. I don't have the heart to send them away like this. Of course, it was by your hands that this hot water was drawn. You should reap the benefits. Yes, Lord Oshter himself has granted us permission. Oof. Word spreads throughout the soldiers to the back of the group. Yeah! Huh? Huh? As Koan wrestles the twins away from the exit once again, she pauses. Her gaze falls back upon the boundary separating them and the man's bath. Things have gotten a bit lively over there, I think. Now that you mention it. Ute, who had been sitting to the side of the bath to cool off a bit, looks hesitant towards the other side. The men sighed so quiet earlier was now oddly loud. Oh, it's their Oshtor in search of water there, so maybe they're sharing drinks? It's been a while since they bathed. I suppose naturally they get a little rowdy. Koan smiles despite herself at the thought of everyone growing closer through this bath. Brother! There's too much! There's too much here! There's too many! Now! You gotta take turns! Brother! So just charge in. Whatever this place's maximum capacity is, we're definitely exceeding it. The men don't bother to wash themselves off, bounding one by one to what was once a vast and spacious bath. I see Kiryu. Oh no, poor Kiryu. I see Ogi's little ducky. I think he's like trapped. Eventually lose track of Kiryu in the sudden crowd. No, wait, not all at once. Standing in the tub, I was mobbed immediately, but others. I appeared to have stepped on something. It was oddly soft, like a bit of exquisitely marbled meat. Haha, with everyone pushing and shoving, this ain't so different from regular old steam baths. Don't worry about the others. Protect yourself. Cheers! Hold on, who was that? Don't start drinking in a situation like this. And how are you even drinking? Oh, eager to get in the front of the pack. All the sweaty and muddy soldiers swarm in. The bath. Oh yeah, I hear killing man. The bath soon becomes a muddied cocktail. A musty cocktail of muscle and chaos. The place packs tighter and tighter, and soon the enclosure is filled with a nose-obliterating funk of man sweat. God, I can't see. Biceps everywhere. I can barely move. I can feel myself being pushed out of the tub, but there's not much I can do about it. My consciousness is wavering. Is there really one hot water here? There's truly hell on earth. I should have had them wait. Hindsight always is. Hindsight, as always, is 2020. The extreme heat and masculine stink make for a deadly combo. I'm starting to feel faint. This can't go on. I gotta get out of here before something bad happens. Kiru, are we going now? Please wait. Eh? Brother. I felt something squishy rush over against my backside. I hear a frantic voice similar to Kiru's ring out from somewhere in the sea of beef. Oh no, just gonna act like I didn't hear that. No time to hesitate. I must evacuate immediately. Forgive me, Kiru. Without looking back, heading straight for the exit, I part the wall of muscle. Brother! And so, we abandoned Kiru to his fate. Kiru getting mean. It's always him getting mean. Seasonal greetings to all those who just joined our alliance. I should do this quickly so their enthusiasm does not fade. Now what to write? I'd rather get Nekone to write it for me, but where is she right now? Ah, here you are. Brother. Dear brother, you were looking for me? As I peer into the hall, I see Nekone and Kiru. For some reason, there's papers strewn around everywhere. What is all this? Kiru, did you also need her to write something for you? This is... The frustrated Kiru, starting nervous glances in Nekone's directions again and again, and suddenly I realize... Oh, I see. Perhaps I am intruding. No, you are not intruding anything at all! Contrast to Kiru's flustered demeanor, Nekone sighs long-sufferingly, explaining with clear expiration. Why do you stammer so? Did you not tell me you wish to write something worthy of the Kiru you will someday become? A ruler in Paragon? Shoop. Round 2 of Kiru getting memed on. I cannot imagine why you think to hide it. Nekone. She still hasn't noticed Kiru's feelings. Taking Kiru so long to get to this point, and even now she's so indifferent. Oh, she's brutal as usual. I swear at this point Oshtor or Hakutor has better odds, given my homie character progression. I mean, he's getting it, it's gradual, he's getting better, but I don't think Nekone is ever. Honestly, I think Oshtor has better odds. Crying out loud. I place my hand on Kiru's shoulder, shaking my head gravely. Brother? Kiru, you've done well. A fine job indeed. Brother, no, it's not like that, but I... Then what is it? Nekone advances him with a serious expression, and Kiru flinches without thinking. What is that is? However, the words will not come out. As if finally making up his mind, Kiru takes a deep breath. He faces Nekone about to speak his true feelings, and... Kiru! Wah! Great viewer like always. Shinanan sensed it. She sensed that she was about to lose her mate. She bounced onto Kiru and began scaling him a slow climb, treating him like a very anxious mountain. She seems in high spirits. Oof. I can't breathe. Perhaps more importantly, part of her ascent appears to rely on gripping Kiru's neck. Seems to be having trouble breathing. Ah, my bad. Huh? Shinon's grip loosens and the pressure fades from Kiru's throat. We'll turn to see Jackwald carefully and cheerfully hoisting Shinon into his arms. Jackwald! Oh, Shinon's in a good mood today. Still, you're having that much trouble with just one woman? Kiru, you really are new to this, yeah? Jackwald's teething is casual and nonchalant like always, but Kiru's head droops miserably. Jackwald cocks his head, noticing Kiru's unexpected sensitivity. Jackwald. I give him a meaningful nudge in the ribs, and he immediately noticed the other girl present. Whoop! My bad! He looks between the disheartened Kiryu and the incredulous Nekone, who doesn't seem to catch the meaning behind the conversation. In that case, I could give you a apology and help you guys, yeah? With that, Jackwell starts speaking louder with obvious expectation. Oh man, guess it's just hitting me now, but Kiryu really is a real noble. What? What does that mean? Surely this was established long ago. She seemed a little exasperated by Jackwell's unnatural outburst. No, see, hearing about it's one thing, but now I've really been seeing it. Get a load of these fish. I was just watching the fish from the river, and he told me this was for the young master. Jackwell was a basket from his waist. Indeed, we see lots of different fish. Fresh caught fish. Both large and small. I just send you stuff while you even have the ass. Seems like your people love you, yeah? Are you certain? Even though I am mired? I'm certain thanks to the prestige of my honored grandfather. Kiryu, you need not be modest. Self-depreciation will make my trust in you seem unfounded. Brother, true, you are still young and inexperienced in many things. However, even now, you devote yourself to your studies. But once you have accumulated enough knowledge and experience, together with your natural virtue, you will become a uwu, equal to his grace. That's even you, brother? Well, I said studies, but likely he had some ulterior motives related to Nekone. No surprise he was denied such praise with that in mind. But we gotta show that Q is a man with a lot of potential. Why, I'm sure you'll make a magnificent uwu. Do you notch the commendation of your own brother? These two are wingmanning for him as best they can, but... Brother, you may acknowledge my abilities, but truth be told, I can barely keep up with you. I still don't know how I will lead a nation. Hey now, ain't they just cause you're young? You still got time to think of this stuff, and you'll find an answer once you're ready. Right, little lady? Excuse me? What you think? About Kiryu, I mean. Ain't he a hard worker, a real stand-up guy? About Kiryu? All eyes on her, Nekone seems suddenly wary. Still, she gives an indifferent answer. My perspective means little. Kiryu has always been who he is. He may not be much now, but he continues his studies. I believe he will make a fine uwu. He's just straight up not on the radar. Like, god damn. See, the little lady thinks so too. Nekone. Nekone speaks as though there was something obvious, but Kiryu seems absolutely touched, his eyes shining with unshed tears. You are blessed with great supporters, Kiryu. Brother, Jackwell. A ruling country is a lifetime's work. Don't you want someone to support you through all these things? And working at home? Kid, I ain't gonna dance around it. You got any ladies in mind who you want sticking with you through it all? Predictably, Q rettens immediately. I do not have such a person in mind. Despite his words, he darts a nervous look toward Nekone. Once again, Kiryu. Subtle. Really? All the eligible ladies aside, ain't there someone who sticks out? Like, say, the little lady right here? What's that? Kiryu wants a pretty lady to get married to? Then I could be your wife. At this point, I mean... Shion latches onto Kyu's leg, smiling brightly at him. Aw, I'm gonna be your wife. Wife? Kiryu, alarmed by the sudden volunteering, looks for Jackwell for help. But he looks just as surprised. Jackwell shakes his head slowly. So, well, all I'm gonna say is, if you can't tell someone your real feelings face to face, I don't know if you can be an uwu. That's about it. Damn. Huh? Awkward. Kiryu looks desperately to me. Brother! Well, there's some logic in Jackwell's words. If you intend to carry a nation's burdens, first one must learn the burdens of another's emotions. But you're saying no? Damn. Shion stares upwards innocently. As Kiryu meets her gaze, he looks completely lost. No, it is not a no, but then it's okay? Well, let me think about this. You got it, Kiryu. Leave it to me. I'm gonna be the best wife ever. How many F's will this poor boy take? No, listen, I haven't agreed to anything. Kiru desperately tries to correct her, but Shinanon, jumping around in joy, seems not to be concerned with him. Don't worry about it, Kiru. Jack walked past Kiru's shoulders as if to cheer him up. Jack Wald? Kiru turns his hopeful gaze at Jack Wald, hoping to be saved. However, nah, it's already been long established. Jack Wald does not mind at all. Shinon's gonna be a fine-looking lady one day, if I do say so myself. And she's got a lot of potential, so don't you worry, yeah? Jack Wald. Wow, she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's probably like when a kid tells their dad that they're gonna marry them when they grow up. Glance over at Nekone. What is it, dear brother? Noticing my gaze, Nekone questions me. Wait and hope. Yeah, we won't question it too much. Well, what do you make about her proposal, Nekone? Seems like a fine match to me. Oh. Oh. Ah. God. She beckons Shinano over, patting her head affectionately. Sorry, little lady. I'm not gonna turn down a proposal. I wish the best for you, Shinano. I truly hope you find happiness. Nekone? Of course, I'm gonna be a good couple, just like my mother and father. Come on, Nekone. Can you notice him for a second? Poor Kiru. Shit. Yeah, in contrast to Shinon's joyful capering, Nekone seems fairly apathetic to it all. Kiru sags dejectedly, her disinterest clear. What's wrong, Kiru? Getting tummy aches again? No. Kiru, tummy ache, go away. That first reprimand, she rubs Kiru's stomach gently. Yes. Thank you. Look at that, already a don't carry wife. Yeah, you two make a good pair. You know, I kinda agree with that sentence, though. Yeah, Kiru and me are good pairs. Amidst all this, Shino and Kiru somehow end up playing house. Welcome home, dear. I'm home. Well, that boy broke. Thank you for working so hard every day. Well, no need to fuss on my account. What do you want, dear? A dinner? A bath? Or... me? No! Jack Wald, what the hell? I could eat? Kiru, you gotta take a hint. You gotta say you want Shinon. Jack Wald, what kind of education? You know what? Stop. Yeah. Shinon, where did you learn to speak like that? That ain't very romantic, Kiru. A woman's got as many secrets as there are stars in the sky. She gives him a bright, innocent look. Kiru looks like he aged several decades in the last couple of minutes. Day to think where Shinon found herself a husband. I'm tearing up. They say a serious man ended up under his wife's thumb. I guess it's true. Hold on, shouldn't you be worried about where she learned that saucy talk from? I like that. After dinner, we'll take a bath. Huh? A bath? Well, I'm gonna wash your back. That's a wife's duty. Shinon tugs insistently on Kiru's hand, trying to pull him towards the bathing area. Huh? What? What not actually? What's wrong? You're gonna embarrass a lady? Where did you learn this? Well, that... Hey now. Not while I'm still around. Jack walks out Kiru's shoulders firmly, stopping them. What is going on? Kiru exhales in relief. Still, once Shinon's actually come of age, I could let it slide. Words fail me. No, what? Oh, fair. Jack walked I'm sorry, but please, no more. You know what? I'm reminded of Dojima for a second from P4. Dojima Nanako. As long as Kiryu's voice screams ring through the estate. Yes. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the age gap between Shinanon and Kiryu is less than you and Nanako's. That Dojima would never let Nanako do anything. After a while, Shinanon released Kiryu from her games, apparently tired of it. Only the three of us remain, myself, Nekone, and Kiryu. Nekone? Yes, what is it? What just happened earlier? What happened earlier? Did something happen? Well, no, it's just we were being quite loud. It's a good thing for children to be so high-spirited. And Shinanon is quite adorable, is she not? Kiryu memed on. I don't even think our Obro got memed on as hard as Kiryu did. Yes. Kiryu slumps in defeat. But... If you have any aspirations of marrying some princess or such like, you must wait until after. I suggest you continue your studies until then. Should you wish a lesson in writing, I will teach you when I have the free time. Tidying up her papers and tools as she leaves, Nekone bows before moving to leave. Nekone's casual offer returns a bright smile to Kiryu's face. Yes. I look forward to our next meeting. Though Nekone does not turn to face him, Kiryu replies with cheery politeness. I take one last look at him, and shrug unconsciously. Oh well, as long as he's happy. Poor bastard. God damn it. He's not a bad guy. God damn it. Oh. That voice? Ah, are we to round 3 of Kiryu gets memed on? Forever wrapped around nothing. Indeed. Walking down the hall, I hear some shouting from the inner court. Curious, I follow the voice. And... oh no, not the repeat. My movements still feel a bit cumbersome. If I could just learn to move with more grace. Training alone, I see. Your dedication does you credit, Kiryu. Ah, brother. No, I think Kiryu hurriedly straightens up and bows deeply. Not the repeat. Not the repeat. My apologies. Hope I am not disturbed. No, I must only commend you. Watching your dignified motions, even I was tensing up. Such praise, thank you. Kiryu looks down, a little bit embarrassed. I did not realize how Kiryu looked up to Oshitor. Makes me wonder if I've been able to live up to his expectations. I always try to remind myself that I must act with dignity befitting the name I've taken on, but... whether in response to my compensation or not, Kiryu timidly speaks up for a moment. He hesitates, apparently unsure of whether to complete his thought. This might be a good opportunity. It is my chance to act like the part of a trustworthy brother, like I should. With this in mind, I asked him kindly, "Why does it matter? Does something trouble you? You may speak freely, Kiryu. After all, I am your brother. You may ask me anything." Brother. Kiryu's face brightened. After a moment more of hesitation, she answered with enthusiasm. I can ask anything then? Yes, anything. Then, will you give me lessons? Lessons? Yes, these days I've been training on my own, but there are final points that escape me. Brother, as I recall, you were a master of unarmed combat. What little I know of it came from watching your military exercises. So, brother, will you be willing to teach me? Panic steps in. Oh, come on, I'm barely scraping by the way I fight now. There's no way I can handle this martial arts stuff like Oshitor could. Would that be alright? Damn it, not for the puppy dog eyes already. How am I supposed to turn you down when you with a look like that? I guess I don't have a choice. Yes, I suppose I could give you some advice. Instantly, Kiryu looks up, beaming happily. Thank you, brother. The smile is blinding. This is bad. Unarmed combat? I don't even know the first thing about throwing a punch. So I can probably BS my way through this. Even if they come up with cliche, shallow stuff, it might help. I'll try to finish it quickly. So, where are you having trouble? Well, my hand movements feel awkward. Hand movements? Yes, like how much one must twist their arm when striking out. Could you explain the problem a bit more? I'm sorry, I have little technical knowledge. It's difficult to articulate. I see, so be it then, Kiru. Review your training once more and return to me once you can describe your troubles. Trying to end the conversation quickly, I attempt to make a quick exit. For a moment, Kiru looks disappointed, but then he quickly raises his voice. Wait, brother! I cannot explain, but if you might show me an example, perhaps I might figure it out. What? An example? That's, I was gonna give advice. How to get him away from this. You may say so, Kiru, but I cannot imagine what I must show you with such a vague explanation. Kiru's response is a bit sheepish. No, that will not be an issue. I was just practicing. That? What's that? I mean, your secret technique that you showed me before. The one with the bare palm. Secret technique? Yes, that smooth, flowing movement. From the moment I saw it, I admired that technique. And so I've been training myself when the time allows, so that one day I may master it myself. But I've only seen it once, long ago. Could you show it to me again? Secret technique. Indeed, that secret technique. Those eyes again. Time for drastic measures. Let's do this. My secret technique? I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Advanced to Kiru. His eyes sparkle for anticipation. There's too much pressure. Maybe I can first get him to show me an example. Then before I show you my technique, Kiru, I will have you show me your skills. God damn it. Not to worry, this is not a Kiru gets beamed on moment. I understand, yet I am so unskilled, and showing you is quite embarrassing. Yes, good. If I can look at this and do it better, it'll be fine. Think of some excuse to talk my way out of any more than this. So sheepish at first, Kiru adjusts his breathing, pulls his right hand back, and thrusts it forward aggressively. There I remember. 1 destroys the opponent's neck with the thumb, pointer finger, and middle fingers. Huh? That easy, huh? That'd be more complex. Probably pull it off in a pinch. Nonchalantly, I step forward, ready to perform, but then Kiru continues. Brother, your specialty was to unleash 5 of these attacks in a single instant, wasn't it? What? I can imitate the movement if I do it slowly, but the impact is not enough. It's already difficult to take an opponent's head off with a swipe of the hand, but 5 at once? Truly amazing, brother. Trying to get an image of what that's supposed to be. Thrust it forward aggressively. Opponent's neck with the thumb, pointer, and middle fingers. So is it just a chop? And you can just do it 5 times in a single roll? Damn. Straight up decapitate a person with your hand, huh? Shit. Okay, why did you take up work storyism? Well, brother, if you're ready, please go on ahead. You steps backwards expectantly. 5 at once, Quite, 5 at once. What is impossible? How am I going to get through this with 1 without losing faith? Wait, maybe this can work. Kiru. What is it, brother? Well, I do not mind showing you, but this is a technique specifically designed to kill people. Its sole purpose is one of death. So without an opponent, I cannot truly show you here. Kiru jokes started. Of course, if you do not have an opponent, then you cannot attack all your might. I'm sorry if you're not realizing. As long as you understand, I will accept you as my opponent, if not for the fact that I might seriously hurt you, so I'm afraid. Then I shall bring you an appropriate substitute. Huh? Please wait a moment. Oi. I have a feeling things have gone past control. And he's gone. Not good. It's starting to look like I can't. It's starting to look like I'll actually have to pull this off. But I can't just run away and betray Kiru's trust. In any case, I should take a practice swing or 2 and get the form down. Brother, I brought this. What? He's way too fast. I couldn't even practice. Kiru returns to me in seconds, placing something down before me with a thud. My apologies. I'm sure an immobile tiger is not the perfect opponent. What does he want me to do with this? Standing before me is a life-size stone statue. It seems about as hard as one would expect. Now, brother, at your leisure. Thanks, Oshtor. Today I break my hand. Kiru stares, fixated on me, determined not to miss even the smallest detail. It's way too late to just tell him I can't do this. I could tell just by looking at the statue that I could break my hand on it. Whatever happens, it's gonna be painful, but... Butter, you did not look so well. Doesn't it matter? But don't worry, I'm merely focusing all of my chi. Even a simple lesson, I intend to give it my all, for your sake, Kiru. Butter, you go to such a length just for me. Aw, damn it, now I painted myself in the corner. Now I'll be right. I've learned a little from the battle so far, haven't I? I'm Ushtor. Ushtor doesn't complain. Preparing myself, inhaling slowly, I position my fingers just like Kuro's example. 10th atmosphere, Kiro holds his breath. Here goes! Let this be burnt into your eyes! Huh! Whoosh! Brother? Ah crap, I got so scared of mashing my fingers on the statue, I chickened down and missed the last second. Kiro stands dumbfounded by this turn of events. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to smash his fingers against a stone goddamn statue. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm Ushtor. I'm Ushtor. Ushtor. Repeating it over and over in my head. I pull myself together and adjust Q with a serious expression. That happened to be because I realized my breath and the breath of the statue did not match. At the last moment, I diverted my hands cord. Indeed. Breath of the statue? My cryptic declaration has been baffled. Correct, Kiryu. You may not realize it now, but trees, rocks, and water, all of nature itself has a breath of its own. This is actually true, I believe. Indeed, being able to understand that from personal experience is a true secret technique. When your breathing matches, like a ripened fruit falling from a tree, your opponent's head will fall but a touch. However, our breathing briefly did not match. From that difference, the head would not have fallen. Why? I would have destroyed the statue altogether. Is that a bad thing? Kiryu, that's why you cannot use the technique as well. It is trained to perform the technique precisely. By no means should you wish to destroy the statue outright. If you allow your mind to be content with the results other than your true goal, then you will not be able to use the technique when you need to. To better teach you this lesson, Kiryu, I have missed on purpose. Oh, I see. Ah, that's some exquisite BS. And Kiryu, were you truly watching? What do you mean? If it had been you standing here, the moment my right hand cut through the air, you would have relaxed. I'm sure I had simply missed. But did you notice my left hand? The power of my left hand? Your left hand? No, I was not watching it at all. Then the next moment, you would have been on the ground, Kiryu. With that opening, the final blow from my left hand would have pierced through your chest. That is my hidden technique. The second arm! Never even realized. There's something like that. Which... Let's be about it. Inwardly, I sigh in relief. With no such thing, of course, my left hand was just flapping around, but it seems like my bluff worked out. Akira remains awestruck. Brother, please, you must teach me technique. No, this is my truly secret skill. If anyone were to know of its execution, its power will be lessened. Even for you, I cannot show you, even if you specifically requested it. But, if you truly want to know it, you must feel it through your entire body, but it may cost you your life. Even I, when I was mastering this technique... Brother? Stagger and clutch my chest, grimacing in agony. Seems the wound has long since sealed. But even thinking of that time, it seems the wound in my heart yet aches in the fear of it. No, it's nothing. But if you indeed wish to learn, Kiryu, I shall sacrifice all, and... Something that even my brother fears? Kiryu shakes his head quite quickly, face ashen, paling with the thought of something that can inspire such fear and pain in Ushtor. No, my apologies. As I am. Now, I have no hope of facing someone of your caliber, brother. Thinking myself capable of mastering your dread technique with such shallow training, I am embarrassed of myself. As long as you understand. I nod sagely at Kiryu's words, but Kiryu, there is by no means an excuse to give up on moving forward. Eventually, you will stand as an equal to me. Focus upon your opponent, feel your consciousness in every part of your body, sharpen your senses. Breathe in and know the world breathes back. And if you do so, ha! Sharp sound like flight from wind. Did I do it? With one blow, the statue's head! The head of the stone statue rose slowly, now on the floor. Trying my absolute best to appear unruffled, I spin some detached sounding excuse. My apologies, I intended for 5 strikes, but it seems I was too caught up with delivering the first that the remaining 4 became unnecessary. I too have a long road ahead of me. No, to be able to cut through stone with a single strike of the palm. I am impressed beyond words. Draw this breath into your mind, Kiryu. Yes, by the by, Really, unleashing this technique has made my breathing so much erratic. I must take some time to recompose myself. Please go on ahead. I see. I wish to know more of your secret techniques, but I suppose further truths must be felt rather than told. That is correct. Understood, brother. I'll be going on ahead, then. Kyu bows deeply, then leaves the area. I remain absolutely still, watching Kyu fade into the shadows of the estate. No movement. And then finally, when Kyu can no longer be seen, I take a slow, calm breath and... I grasp my own right hand and flop around the area, trying to deal with incredible pain. It don't gotta hurt. I didn't just kick into just turn. Adjusting my breathing and my standing firm, I have a look at my right hand. What the hell? My fingers are bending in directions they really shouldn't be. No, not good. Very not good. They're starting to turn purple, and I can't stop the cold sweat. First of all, I need to get these back in the right direction. Even moving them a little hurts like hell. Each motion is like having them torn off. I writhe around the ground in blind agony. I endured incredible pain as I eventually managed to straighten out my bent fingers. At least it looks a little better now. I need to find a splint. It's starting to vaguely splinty around here. I need to get Colin to fix me up after this. As long as I tell her I chip or something, should be fine. As I contemplate my options, rising from my spot, a pair of voices call out from the seat. Oi! There he is, boss! Fortunate indeed that we did not miss each other. These voices. Ogi and Chakwas. Why are they here? Turn, seeing them head this way from the inner estate. Somehow managing to express my discomfort, I managed to hide my right hand behind my back, greeting them with every semblance of calm. Oh, no. You know where this is going, huh, now? What is the matter? Why are you here? Why, Kyu seems in a good mood, so we cannot help but ask why. He proceeded to tell us the most remarkable story. Oh no. We heard you show Kyu some kind of fancy, secret, bare-handed technique. Being what you call connoisseurs of the martial arts, we figured we had to see this nifty trick for ourselves. And so we were wondering if you might show us as well. Come on, you can't be serious. Last time I did it, I turned my hand into a tenderloin. I can't do it the second time. Gotta turn it down somehow. I can imagine what Kyu told you, but it was merely child's play. Certainly not something to be showing off to others. I tried to gently refuse, but it only seems to make them latch on even harder. Oh, boss, we know you're just saying that because you're a master. By the starry eyes of Kyu's account, it must have been quite a strike. I confess, I wish to see it with my own eyes. Okay, we established that Ogi definitely knows. But does Jackwald know? Still, it's not something I can use multiple times a day. If I may, I will show you another time. Oh, is that so? Yes, I'm sorry. Relief washes over me. Seems I've talked my way out of it, but Ogi said something odd, looking thoughtful. I hope to see it, just in case it might match up to that technique of rumor. What technique? Oh, were you not aware of it, Jackwald? Kyu was shown a splendid bare-handed technique, yes, but did you know Ushtor also has a secret kicking technique? Are you fucking weird? Are you doing this shit on purpose? You know exactly what you're doing, don't you? According to rumor, it is quite a devastating maneuver, developed by accident while sparring with Mikazuchi. Oh no. Incredible, huh? Glad to see that with my own two eyes. Even Mikazuchi cannot retaliate against such a blow. When first struck by, he was brought immediately to his knees. You what? On the first try? Damn. Now I gotta see this. Ushtor, could you stop being a badass for 2 seconds? But this conversation's going to a bad place. Fast. Not good. I know what's coming next. Oh, Ushtor, a solution occurs. Perhaps he might show us that technique instead. Knew it. These two are just screwing with him, aren't they? Hey, that's right. If you tie up the arms and your legs, you still ought to be in tip-top shape, yeah? What? No, well... Not good. Not good. Conversation went to a really bad place. I need to steer them away. I do not know where you heard of it, but that technique is nothing special either. Isn't that right? Indeed, it's not much. Well, if you insist, these bastards. Good, seems like they're both satisfied. Once again, a wave of relief, then once again, Ogi erases instantly with a casual remark. I'm sure he's simply troubled by the thought of us witnessing his technique. What? He doesn't want us to see? Why is that? Perhaps more by attack of opportunity. something that loses effectiveness once the execution is known, you see? Well, I get it. Sounds fancy because it works against Mikazuchi, but it's basically just a cheap trick. My, the Rumil is just so unreliable. The last thing he showed Kiryu, I guess that wasn't anything impressive either. Both of them are great. Sigh. Ah, these bastards. Oh, wait, yeah, I admit it. I'm usually relying on cheap tricks. I can't go damaging Oshitori's reputation like this. Oi! If Kiryu started hearing stuff like that, even with just rumors, he'll be crushed. But if I just keep throwing excuses at them, it'll sound even more like a big lie. I'll have to do it. Both of you, stand back. I step forward, taking a low stance, carefully positioning myself. Oshitor? You're gonna show us after all? There's a technique I cannot use often. I will only show this here. I ask you not to speak of this to anyone, even Kiryu. Oh, this now sounds like something special. Such curiosity in his face. Indeed, I could tell he's pushing himself to a state of desperation. This ought to be a grand spectacle. You two know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, sure, keep talking. Just want to reply, but I can barely think. I had to focus on the technique. I managed it before, and I can manage it now. Probably. I want to put some power into this, but it's impossible when all I can do is think about the pain in my fingers. My fingers hurt. My head's splitting. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I can't. Kicking sounds impossible right now. If I tense up and clench my fist, even out of reflex, I think the pain would kill me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? If I could just make a fist. Become one with the fist. For a moment, every doubt in my mind is focused on the idea of the fist itself. Dear brother, you were out here? As a sudden explanation, I tighten my grip instinctively. Pain explodes through my brain. But some kind of pain-fueled energy shoots through my body like lightning. That is unbelievable. Did you see that just now? No, it was far beyond the speed of the mortal eye. Nobody could dodge kicks like that. And even if you managed to block them all, those kicks would just break your bones to bits anyways. Damn, my man just kicked an iron stone statue to death. They hear that? Maybe. Maybe they heard and they're like, oh shit. Like a barrage of meteors. As I suspected, Oshitori, my sincerest apologies for my earlier remarks. I did not mean to disparage your techniques. Look at how Jack called it. He's like, oh, well, shit, Bob. I'm only watching and I still can't stop shaking. This ain't the kind of thing you could ask to see just out of curiosity. Yes, and what an aura of murderous intent. Even unleashing the technique, the air still crackles. I will surrender from this alone. Like, fuck Bob. I'll just go now, buddy. This ain't good. Doesn't look like it'll be smart to get close to him right now. Perhaps they're the last resort technique, usable only when driven to the depth of desperation. Perhaps we ought to give him some space? Yes, we should avoid stimulating him any further. Should we draw too close, I fear he may kick us to death on pure instinct. Alright, little lady, you have to boss our gratitude. Huh? Until next time. What were they talking about? Dear brother? Dear brother! Uncertain how to respond to my silence. Nikolai gently prods me, and at that moment... Dear brother? How a pain rips out of me and I flop to the ground. Got startled by someone calling out. I didn't even want to clench my fist. I feel like I'm gonna die. And I'm effectively jumped up and flailed my legs. Even with the pain, I feel faint. Ugh. Dear brother? I bet what Ogi and Jacquot saw was Oshitori's leg bending the wrong way after kicking the damn stone statue to death. That was seems fun. Dear brother, dear brother. I ended up stuck in bed for 3 days and 3 nights with a fever. Fortunately, word spread that I exhausted my body from unleashing my secret techniques so many times. After that, no one asked to see my techniques ever again. Hey, Shinnon. But he just broke his. We got memed on. We didn't need. But still, 1-2 for Q. Morrow is in darkness. Through the haze, he tries to remember something. Something he won't let himself forget. Something important above all else. But every time he tries, an awful, painful sound splits his thoughts. Eventually a voice can be heard. Morrow clings desperately to the voice, a lone guide in the fog of pain and noise. Answer. What is his name? What is your name? The boy. Time to kill him. Morrow. What is your occupation? Tactician. Why did you become my tactician? That I may take revenge. Revenge for who? For Master Haku. Who was he killed by? Answer me. By the villain, Oshtor. I see he's made leaps and bounds. Yes, but he's still a bit unstable. No matter, we cannot know his actual combat viability until it is tested. Tell your master he may look forward to seeing his work realized. Seems we finally have a solid foundation for our forces. My eyes skimmed the countless reports and letters, the sea of numbers detailing our logistical and military strength. We're starting to see rewards for all our struggles, I think. Yes, with Kujiri Izuruha under our banner, smaller nations around him have also rallied to our side. We have been most fortunate. Now we're safe from any plans that rely on the Imperial army surrounding us. Despite his anxiety, Kiru excels in relief. Yet we still do not have enough to take the offensive. Just one more push. We need one more good solid push. Seems the time has come for us to reach out to Nakuku. Nakuku? Yes, when the turmoil first began, they were one of the few nations that did not support the Imperial Court. They acknowledge Her Highness. However, Nakuku sits geographically on the other side of the Imperial capital. We had no means of safely contacting them before. Now that we have supported our neighboring nations, however, we can use the seaways. We have been building a ship swift enough to reach them. That can be completed. Please forgive my rudeness, but we have received urgent news. Words have come from our agents in Nokaku. You are pardoned. Speak freely. Sir, Nokoku was assaulted by Imperial forces, and Nara, their capital, has fallen. What? Nokaku has... Wait, are you certain of this information? Yes, we have received similar reports from many agents across the land. There is no mistaking it. Impossible. The Imperial capital has made the first move, I think. Dear sister. Why now? It's almost as if they knew. No, I get it. You could have always taken Nokoku down. You simply chose to wait for this precise moment to act. Well played, Raiko. Oshito, what's wrong? That's an awfully scary face you got on, you know? The heavy atmosphere is broken by Atui, who swans in with her usual laid-back demeanor. You can't go around looking like that, Oshito. See, you got Neko all scared. Sorry, Neko. Not good. I let it get to me and it showed on my face. Well, it was merely... Nekone. Kohan gently pulls Nekone closer. I figured you'd be tired by now. So I brought some refreshments for everyone. Let's all take a break, shall we? And decompress a bit? With that, Atui sets down a tray laden with sweets and starts calmly pouring tea. Here, go on. Thank you. Come on, Oshito, you too. Can't see it, but I know your brow's all furrowed under there. That's gonna tire you out fast, pet. Perhaps so. Atui's right. Need to calm down. For a moment, I focus on Atui's concerted efforts. Thankfully, the light sweetness helps calm the frustration in my heart. Reporting in. A party bearing the flag that both Shirahoro and Nakakoku has appeared near our borders. They're asking for permission to enter the country. The Shirihoro no Koku. What could this mean? Among them, one who declares himself Lord Soyoung Kekkor is requesting an audience with Her Highness. My papa. Last time we saw him, he said he only wanted to live freely in the territories. That he already committed himself to neutrality. What is going on here? Kiwu turns to me, having finished his muted conversation with the soldier. Brother, the group is unarmed. It seems that they aren't. It doesn't seem like they're here to stir up any trouble. Like they have something to do with Nokoku's recent defeat. But we will have to meet with them to learn their true intentions. Nakane, to inform our liege. Let us welcome them. Yes, was this alright? Oh, it'll be fine. It's my filial papa, remember? I'm sure he just picked up gifts and souvenirs so he could come round for tea. We do have Matsui here with us. I highly doubt they'll spring some kind of attack on us, but... Kuon? My eyes meet Kuon's. We both nod. As long as I don't know where to go, it's best to treat this with caution, just in case. It has been a while, Shoyun Kekkor. In the audience chamber, Anju welcomed Shoyun Kekkor. It's good to see you in good humor, Your Highness. It brings relief to see your ladyship in such excellent health as always. Yes, thank you for the great trouble you have taken to reach us. I do not deserve such gratitude. After Shoyun Kekkor bows reverently, his gaze falls upon those behind Anju. That's Lady Munichika. So you truly are alive. Ah, it does me good to see you well. I heard you kept vigil for me while I was lost in enemy territory. My deepest gratitude. I see. I heard alongside our liege there stood a general of incomparable beauty and skill, radiant as a star. I see they spoke true. Aye, long you serve our liege as her shield, the imperial family will be safe. Such flowery praise is lost on me. My sole purpose is to fulfill my duty. As usual, so earnest. Shoyun Kekkor murmurs the last with a somewhat wry smile and searches the group with a couple quick glances. Oh, my Atui! How long have it been now? You've been alright, have you? He beamed, having found his daughter among us. Papa, looks like the sea's been good to you. Wahaha, aye, my sweet little sea blossom. You're even cuter than when I last saw you. Hasn't been that long, and I haven't changed that much. Oh, come now. You got even more beautiful than before. I could call you the prettiest girl in Yamato, treasure. The throng of assembled soldiers and dignitaries shared an awkward moment as father and daughter greet each other in their own way. Come on, won't you give me a proper hug? It's been so long, my darling. Atsui responds firmly, fending off Shoyun Kekkor's plain attempts to pull her in for an embrace. No, I'm not a child anymore. To a good parent, their child will always be a child. No. I see. Damn. Shoyun Kekkor's shoulders droop in disappointment, shut down once again. I have forgotten its sheer force of paternal devotion. He reminds me of Uncle. Ha! Obro vibes. Ah, that's it. I thought I felt something familiar. He's the same type as my father. What's he here for, despite his nature? I doubt he's come all this way just to see Atui. I've heard tales, but it seems like you are quite the doting parent. Ah, my, how embarrassing. And Lord Oshtor, it certainly has been a while. Seems you've been through a great deal, but it's good that you are well. Lord Shoyun Kekkor, you seem hale and hearty as ever. Haha, being sturdy is one of my strong points. He lazily takes in the rest of the audience chamber and meets Jada Kuon standing nearby. And you, miss, you're as beautiful as ever. Though naturally, second to my daughter. Yes, thank you. Kuon hesitates before replying, though Shoyun Kekkor cheerily waves to her. All told, he's not acting much differently from before. He seems totally guileless. Behind the boys, Juckbold and Nosuri stand with Kuon. The three of them give me barely perceptible nods. The moment Shoyun Kekkor does anything out of place, the three of them are ready to take his head, faster than the wind. I let my hand rest over to where my fan is concealed around my robe. I'm ready to shield Anju if I need to. I don't think he's planning anything, but I cannot afford to let my guard down either. Shoyun Kekkor. What is your business with M. Nakamui? I sincerely doubt that it's just a simple matter of sightseeing. I step forward and place Anju, putting an end to a small talk and moving on to business. Fair enough. Well then. Smile. His smile fades until Kekor begins speaking, his expression several degrees more serious. Now come forward. Come greet Her Highness. Yes. The serious-looking young man strides forward, a strong will burning in his gaze. With graceful and efficient movements, he makes his way forward and kneels before Anju. It has been too long, Your Highness. I rejoice at our meeting, that I may look upon your face again. Well, look at him. Yes, my apologies, but your name escapes me. Would you indulge me and state it once more? Forgive my rudeness. I am Ikak, Prince of Nakoku. I apologize for demanding your attention in such volatile times. Nakoku's prince, so he survived. Oh, well, hello, Prince. How do you go for guys like him? Oh, wouldn't you? I certainly like what I see. He finally looks like a kind person, I think. Like an innocent, earnest prince. That sounds right. Something about the situation does feel familiar. There's a curious delicacy in his features. Yeah, I can feel that. And like he carries a weight on his shoulders, it's kinda. Do all women like that sort of man? Don't worry. Itake is a good-looking guy. I'll be faithful to Kiru. Damn. Clear my throat meaningfully to steer the conversation back from the chit-chat. Our liege has been made aware of the current situation in Nakoku. Indeed, after what you have survived, you have my sympathies. But why has the prince himself come this far to end Nakamui? I can only presume it concerns some matter of great importance. Given that it's their prince, I can guess. While he wants to defect, we'll certainly accept him. But if he's... This visit was by his request. With all due respect, he... Uncle, rather, Lord Soyan Kekor, please allow me to say it. Itake raises his bowed head and takes a step forward, gaze unflinching. I must speak plainly, Your Highness. I have come to ask for soldiers, that I may take back Nakoku. Soldiers? I knew it, but if it comes to that, Soyahoro is gonna have to pick a side. If Soyan Kekor is supporting the prince who wants to take back Nakoku, that throws Shirahoro's neutrality out the window. Lord Soyan Kekor, you have brought him here despite his aim. Surely the implications. I know what you're thinking, Lord Oshitor, and you're free to take your own view of it. Please continue to talk. I will hear more of your plight. Nakoku has refused any dealings with the court, no matter how many times they threatened us. Because of this, they have launched a full assault. Before an army of their size, our resistance was futile. My country, my people, were overrun. Because you sided with me then? Anju's face twists as if pained by the thought. If you did not stand a chance, why not give in? Nakoku is but a stone's throw from the capital. Surely this was the expected outcome. My liege, this is cruel reprimand indeed, my liege, to those who have pledged their loyalty to you. My apologies, I've spoken without thinking. We have pledged our loyalty to you, Your Highness, to the true Lady Anju before our eyes. My father, even those retainers who fell in the sacking of Nara, they all felt the same. I'm grateful for your loyalty. Thank you for your kindness. Even those of my retainers who passed on will feel rewarded by your grace. With tears in his eyes, Itake bows his head to Anju. Soyan Kekor, you have my thanks. You've done well indeed to return such a loyal vassal to my side. The imperial capital invasion of Nakoku was barbarity, Your Highness, plain and simple. I could not sit idly by. And after all, Itake is the son of my younger sister, my nephew. As you might expect, I would not be able to rest easy if I abandoned my kin, so I lent my aid. I will ask something of Lord Itake. Yes, I will answer everything I am able to. We have little information on our common enemy. If you have any information, any details on the forces that assaulted Nakoku, I implore you to share them. I understand. They search for it without warning. Fire. This is the end of us. The castle has fallen. Nakoku is finished. Hey look, he's coming this way. That's... Yeah. You are fools to admit an enemy of the Empire. I, Mikasushi, will scour all trace of you from this world. Striplings like you will not suffice as opponents for me. End this farce and surrender now. Damn it all. Take him down. Foolish. This battle has long been decided. Soldiers of Nakaku, resisting to the end. Let all behold the fate of those who do not serve Yamato. Damn. Mikazuchi. So you were saying Lord Mikazuchi? Yes, with a cunning tactician guiding the march, they swept through us all. You must have felt so frustrated. It seemed like such a short time to take the capital, but when faced with that means we'll have to confront him, I think. Please, beg of you, Your Highness, lend us your strength. Again, Itak bows his head with low in a desperate plea. Of course. Liege, I believe making a decision now would be too rash. I suggest of an effort to circumvent Anju's words. Ushtor? What are you saying? Would you have me abandon my retainers when they mostly need my aid? It is not a question of abandoning them. I will have you hold your answer until we can be assured that victory is possible at all. He speaks true. I understand your feelings, my liege, but for now... Anju suppresses her frustration and looks back to attack. Attack, I'm sorry, I cannot answer just yet. My words may have long-stepping ripples across the world. I must be judicious in using them. No, I am thankful that your ultimate decision will be so carefully considered. Please, make yourself at home in this country for a short while. It's the least I can offer after your long journey across the sea. Be assured, I have no intention of abandoning retainers of such singular loyalty. Your kind words do me too much honor. Itak bows, his tone respectful and understanding. Sanju observes his behavior as he paints her eyes, her jaw set. Oshtor, I leave it to you. But only that she casts a brief look towards me, a look full of expectation, and departs. With Anju's departure, the heavy atmosphere in the audience chamber lightens up somewhat. Lord Itak, I bid you do as your Highness asks and rest in the sun a while. You will not regret your stay. Do not lose hope. Lady Michika. That's right, you mustn't look so down, pet. You've ruined that handsome face. Suddenly Atui is slipped between me and Attack. It'll be okay. I'm sure Oshtor will make something happen. Oh no, thirsty Goku is back. Atui, that's an irresponsible thing to say. I couldn't just stick up my fingers and get shit done. Really? But I figured if anybody could sort this mess out, it would be Oshtor. Oh. It has been so long, Miss Atui. You become the vision of beauty. Unfair note of passion enters Itak's voice. Atui looks suddenly bewildered. He may be a prince, but I suppose he still has trouble keeping his emotions completely in check. He's acting more his age now. Have we met before? I can't imagine where I'll ever forget meeting someone like you, Itak. I suppose as expected, it was only a scant few days he spent together while very young. Really, that sounds like a long time, I suppose. Not contradicting Atui's tone, the prince still beamed with an earnest and bright smile. Do you remember our promise? I know our circumstances were difficult, but after we rebuild, I would like to fulfill it. Promise? You did not hear from Uncle that I am your fiancé? Fiancé? You're Atui's. My fiancé? A promise? Wait. As I remember something, Atui cocks her head. Hey Tak, don't tell me you're that same little boy back from... that I'm not sure what memory you call mine, but I believe I'm the same person that you now think of. Is this true? Bah, fine. Yes, he's right. He's your fiancé. Even though Soya and Kiko's sour expression, I can tell he is telling the truth. Atui? As a fiancé? Her mother and Itak's mother, my younger sister, you see. They seem to have come to some kind of arrangement while I wasn't around. A bit selfish of them, really. Soya and Kiko grumbles, his expression stony. Oh my goodness gracious, I really am sorry. I'm afraid to sleep my mind, pet. No, we were both mere children, I understand completely. But I, truly I, have looked forward to this day for so long. He kneels down even deeper than he'd done for Anju, and takes Atui's hand in reverent affection. Oh ho! Ever since we were young, ever since our mother has placed us together, I have not forgotten. From then on, I strove to become a man worthy of you, and after many months and years, I became a Bishonen. To finally see you again. The text style is genuine and bright, but Atsui cannot match it. She seems oddly troubled. Atsui awkwardly averts her gaze as if confused, a weird expression on her. I'll be excusing myself now. It's been a long journey here. Think I'm all along due for a bit of relaxation. Atsui, do come visit me later. Oh, wait, Papa. I need to ask you something. Miss Atsui. Sorry, perhaps we'll catch up later. Atsui rushes off, chasing the broad silhouette of her father. The tech watches after her, entranced. Miss Atsui. Atsui's fiancé, huh? Papa, what's happened? You look awfully cheery all of a sudden. Nothing. I just noticed something quite interesting. Something interesting? Well, you weren't told then. Saw that hall. Lord Oshitor made sure that if I did anything suspicious, he would have his agents take me out. No hesitation. What, really? If he had told me, I would have helped out too. Damn. Should have decapitated the Papa dearest. Atsui? Are you really my Atsui? I ought to be. Yes, I see. I can't be sure what has changed him, but Lord Oshitor does seem to have matured. What an interesting fellow. And it seems he's become even more careful, learned to cover every possible weakness. Interesting indeed. Perhaps I'll stay here and enjoy myself for a while. Despite his age, Soren-Kiku's eyes gleam, a glow of the same vim and vigor in it of his younger days. So, we had the Prince of Nakaku, pleading for aid in reclaiming his country. With drinking glass in hand, I considered the situation, staying long into the night. Up until now, Nakaku's never wavered. They've always been an ally to us. Being so far from Emma Kamui, however, means they couldn't contain a connection firm enough to provide support. If we don't fulfill their request, it'll be the same as abandoning them. No, we can't abandon them now. But... Mikazuchi. He's there in Nakaku. We'll have to face each other once again, or... Master, would you like another drink? Yes, I shall have another. Farewell pours the glass full once more, and down in a single breath. Faint presence can be felt just outside of the room. You're still worrying about it then? Through the screen I hear Koan's quiet voice. Still awake, Please, come in. You look very concerned. I was just worrying, I think. Could I have a drink as well? Please. Aruru. Soon has another glass filled for her. She lifts it gently to her lips. So how do you suppose you went answer the prince? Tomorrow, I intend on assuring him of our full support. Nokoku has been a steadfast supporter to us even in such times, and a loyal vassal state to the imperial family. We cannot afford to lose them. Moreover, the imperial capital rests between our land and theirs. If we cannot re-establish Nokoku, we'll be able to divide the imperial forces from between two fronts. Close my eyes, going over the geographic positioning in my head. A plan forming. Even we had to fight against Mikazuchi? Yes, even so. I see. Still, I would like to avoid confronting Mikazuchi as, if at all possible. They will come when we will have to settle the matter between the two of us. But it will not be this time. You sound like you have a plan, I think. Perhaps. If we had the forces assaulting the imperial capital, however, Mikazuchi would not have the luxury of freely rampaging through Nokoku. You're going to use a diversion? Yes, in that space of time, we will achieve victory, though it will be a grueling task. Do you think it will work? If the imperial capital calls for help, Mikazuchi will answer without a doubt. As the imperial guard to the left, he must. I raised the cup that was refilled by Koan and tipped it back, one more stream of alcohol down my throat. Some things remain uncertain, but if we waste our time worrying, we may lose our chance to turn the situation around. We will begin preparations tomorrow. We shall lay Lord Tech and take back Nakaku. Alright, I'll let everyone know. Maybe now Onju's worries will be eased, I think. For a moment, Onju's face crosses my mind, the frustration in her eyes back in the audience chamber. And Atsui too. She seems rather concerned for attack. I did not notice that. Even if she doesn't remember, it's the homeland of her now fiancé. It would make sense that it will be weighing on her mind. At any rate, tomorrow. We will request Lord Soren-Kiku's aid as well. Even while considering that he was responsible for delivering Lord Tech to us, I believe he has come with a burning resolve. Shirahora's no child will be short-lived, it seems. You think they'll fight alongside us then? They certainly seem prepared to, but they cannot commit to an answer yet. Though, they will be doubtlessly be happy to provide a ship for crossing to Nokaku. So we can be optimistic about our prospects. Well, see you tomorrow then. Try not to drink too much. Of course, I will be careful. Turn a small smile to Koan. A small smile as Koan leaves the room. She leaves only the silence of the night air for company. Now, how will the cards fall? What little remains of the alcohol in one full gulp, hoping my uneasiness goes down with it. Seems like pretty good build up for now, so I'll leave it here. To anybody watching, thank you so much for watching. So there's the ocean. Yeah, seems like a good stopping point. To anybody watching, thanks for watching now. Thanks for hanging out as always. And yeah, to anybody keeping up the series, thank you so much. Hopefully you're still having fun with it. And yes, I'll be posting this one up on my YouTube as well if you want to catch the full playlist. So to anybody still watching, thank you so much for watching, and have a good night, everyone.